background? I thought that was real.
Yes, your house is on fire. Congratulations.
Okay, so we're going to begin today with Team Ruby. Oh, whoop! They are not over there.
We're flying.
Begins on a snowy, cold morning. Shivering together is Deadrick and Ragnar, along with two dwarves who are currently clothing themselves in some heavy pelts. As dawn kind of hits over the mountain, they kind of look back towards the cave, or the area the cave, or the pathway the cave came from, with a small fire in front of them. And the two dwarves says, it's been hours, your friend isn't coming. We should really just get a move on.
Alright.
Now, it is really cold here, so roll me 2d20s, please, or roll me 1d20 each. And it's morning.
17.
Cool. I know, you're only supposed to roll 1d20. Oh, no, that's 16. That's from before, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the character died.
And Constitution modifier applies?
Of course, yeah. Absolutely applies.
Plus 2 then.
Then that would be plus 3.
Plus 3, okay. So a 20 and a 11, or 13?
13.
Okay, cool. So Deadrick gets up and he just kind of sloughs the cold off. Unfortunately, though, Ragnar takes, your maximum health loses about 2 points.
Okay.
This is just until you guys can get out of the cold.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get up and you kind of look back towards the cave. A little bit worried. Your health would be at full now, though, or whatever the minimum reduced is. So Deadrick, you go back to full as well. And you look kind of back towards the cave, and then we kind of zoom in over to here, and then we see alone in a treetop is Udofire. It's the middle of the night still. It's a cold night. You're currently you're kind of huddling with your bird, trying to keep it warm during the night, as you kind of close your eyes and attempt to go into your trance.
Do I have to roll for the same way they did or not?
Not unless you plan to sleep here. You're still outside the cave, but you're in a tree, you're on a tree or a ledge, basically away from the ground.
I think I'm gonna try to tough it out till morning here.
Cool. So you basically you tuck your guy away. So give me a Constitution saving throw. 4.
Wow.
Okay. And your health, you were at 2 before, right?
I thought I took a rest after I left.
That's right. That would have been like an hour rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. An hour rest. Yeah, you would have been able to spend your hit dice.
Yeah.
So would be 3 plus your hit dice.
3 plus my hit dice.
Yep.
Would be
2d8.
7.
7.
Yeah, I had 3 health before, so
yeah. No, I'm asking what your hit dice are. What 1d6.
Yeah.
1d8. So basically, you roll 1d6 plus your Constitution, and that's what you get from spending your dice.
So just 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6, and then plus your con if you have it.
Nope. So.
Yeah. So you get 5 from one. If you want, you can spend the other.
Yeah. Let me do that. 6, so 8.
Right.
So 11 health.
Cool. Okay, so you're trying to tough it out, and that's when you hear a certain growling coming back from within the cave. You see it basically. You see this undead warg claw its way out into the snow, and you can see its immense weight pressing down on the snow with each step. You see it begin to look up and around and start sniffing.
And I'm up in a tree, right?
You're up in a tree, yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna stay here, not making a sound.
Cool. You see him walk forward. You kind of see him look towards you, and as he does, you can see the eye that he looks at you with is just completely eviscerated by an arrow, and he kind of turns back towards the ground he starts sniffing again.
So I'm going to continue to pray that this thing doesn't see me or know I'm
Yeah,
here.
at this point, you're not sure if you're shivering because of the immense cold or your own fear. But you see him begin to walk forward, and he starts to claw at the snow still falling on the ground. And as he does, you see uncovers what appears to be a footprint.
Oh shit.
He sniffs deeply at this footprint, and you think you see what appears to be a grin appear on his face as he begins following the footprints this way.
Alright, so,
At this point, he is out of your sight.
Okay, so I'm going to crawl down this tree.
Sure.
And I'm going to start following him as, I'm going to start following the track. So I'm going to see the track. What does the footprint look like exactly?
You start uncovering it, and give me a survival check, which you have advantage on because you're a ranger.
Survival was off of what?
That's wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay.
Cool, shoot. So you quickly kind of brush aside the snow that's freshly fallen. You clearly see that this is a pair of footprints. One belonging to a man and another to a little girl.
Okay. Alright. So, fuck. Okay. So I'm gonna start following the tracks behind the war thingy. What is it called again?
It's called a warg. WORG. Yeah. You look at your arsenal and you're well aware that you don't think you could hurt this undead monster with what you have on you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna follow it as quietly and stealthily
Yeah,
as I can.
you don't even need to be stealthily considering you can just follow its heavy tracks in the snow.
Alright. So I'm just gonna follow him then.
Cool. So you follow him for some time. After about an hour of following, you get to a certain point and you hear a scream in the distance. Sounds like a small woman.
Alright, so I'm gonna rush there.
Okay. So you start running. At this point, you neglect how far you've actually trailed behind this thing. You are giving it actually quite a distance. Eventually, you get to a point and you see and you start seeing. What's that? You start.
My bad.
No problem. You start seeing fresher prints from the little girl and the man. And eventually, you find what appears to be a big hole in the snow, or it looks like more like an imprint. You can give me an insight check, try to figure out where it is.
And that's wisdom again?
Yeah, it's wisdom. But yeah, 7. You look down and you think that's probably where they sat down for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. And you see the warg actually his stride appears to get longer at this point.
Alright, so I'm gonna keep on following the warg's footprints now.
Yep, you keep on following. Eventually, you reach a place where you can see there's blood, and appears to be a large scuffle. You see what appears to be drag marks, and the warg going in one direction, and tiny footprints going in the other. At this point, you're about here, and it is the warg going this way, and the tiny footprints going this way.
So I'm gonna follow the tiny footprints upward.
Cool. You go upward for some time, and cool. After a point, with your superior perception, you actually manage to see a little girl hiding in a tree. You can see she's carrying a little tiny dagger and a couple of pouches on her, and she's shivering and scared.
Alright, so I'm gonna climb up the tree to her.
Cool. She doesn't really want to come close to you. She's very frightened.
Okay, so I slowly climb up to her. Not
Cool.
saying anything, keeping my voice down.
Cool. Give me a perception check. Or not perception. I'm sorry. Give me a persuasion, which is charisma. Cool. So you manage to speak to her gently enough that she decides to come down to you, and she kind of jumps down and you catch her in your arms.
Alright, so what happened? I say, like, trying to tell her to keep her voice down as I ask her.
She's very it's very hard to understand because she's talking so quietly and she's so cold. but from what you can understand is that that they were attacked by the warg, and the father basically stood his ground while he gave her time to run.
Mm.
She asked if you know if her father's alright.
I tell her I don't know if he's alright.
She begins to cry.
So I just say, damn it. So I just begin to pick her up and start taking her away from like down the path. Down the mountain, exactly.
So you want to go the direction the warg was going?
Oh, no, I do not.
Okay.
God damn it.
Luckily, again with your superior perception, you kind of kick a rock over the edge, and as you do, actually look down and you see a fresh footprint that's been recently covered by the snow. I see it actually appears to be quite a heavy one. There's some crushed, some very dense snow underneath there. There's something very heavy afoot that's crossed by.
Does the footprint look neat, like something from a shoe or something like?
Most certainly from the shoe.
Okay,
Perhaps even a greave? Is that what they call them? Greaves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Yeah, they appear to be marching this way, or that way.
I'm gonna follow the way of the. Oh God! It's so guys, the soldiers. Oh damn it! All right. So out of options, I go that way.
Cool. You travel there for some. You travel upwards or up the mountain. Yeah, for some time. Eventually, you reach a certain point. It's basically a small hill that kind of goes down about 25 feet, pretty much straight down. And as you look down, you can see what appears to be a small, not a tent, but a shack. A small shack made of wood and metal. You can actually see that there is also a catapult right beside the shack, in addition to what appears to be a large... it looks like the ruins of a battle scene, like some battle just happened here a few hours ago.
Just happened.
You can see blood and things like that all over the place.
So I pin her down and tell her to wait here quietly.
She says, I'm scared.
So I give her my vulture just to hold.
She says, that's not making me less scared.
It's gonna make you safe, don't worry.
Yeah, the vulture kind of screams in her face when you bring it near her.
Say hold on to it to keep you company. And then just keep going down.
Okay, so you give her the vulture, and it basically doesn't treat her very well. It kind of perches on her head, and just looks around, giving it a screech every now and then, whenever she feels comfortable.
Alright, so I just leave those two as I go down to let's say the shack first.
You kind of slide down, you enter the shack, and you can see that there's some playing cards on the table. It appears to be wooden. You see there's no real windows, but you do see a torch.
Alright, so I knock on it, just to get the attention of whoever's inside.
You open it up, and you hear nothing, and you don't... Yeah. And you, as you kind of look inside, because it's kind of still ajar, you can see that there's nothing inside.
Alright. So I beckon her to come down, slide down the cliff. Not the cliff, but the hill.
Yeah, she goes around, vulture still on her head, and eventually she gets to you. She kind of grasps onto your. You're not wearing a cloak, are you? It would be she grasps onto your clothes, like your pant leg.
Okay. So we go inside the shack. I say this will keep us out of the cold until morning.
She kind of gives you a nod.
So I just sleep with my back against sit down and just try to go in trance with my back against the door.
Cool. It gets to about what about 5 a.m. You can kind of as you kind of look outside, you see that the sun's just about to break over the dawn, whatever.
Alright, so I'm going to search in this place first for anything, like any sort of weapon, or anything, potion, anything that might be useful.
Yeah. You begin looking around, and you don't really find anything. Actually, give me a search check for one thing.
A search check?
Yeah, give me a search check.
And that's wisdom?
Intelligence.
Intelligence, alright, so...
Knowing where to look and what to look for.
blood. Nothing.
Besides the torch that hangs on the wall, and the cards on the table, you can't find anything else.
Alright. So I'm gonna step outside.
Cool. You step
Bring my
outside.
vulture with me.
You can hear the little girl snoring behind you, lightly.
Alright, so I'm gonna close the door behind me and
Cool.
just try to search for in these ruins for any to see what happened, like any people
You see those fresh blood all over the place, but it's weird that you can't find a single corpse. You do find a lot of blood, and you can give me another search check to see if you can find anything specific. There's nothing but 3s. You do manage to find one thing that was peculiar: a feather.
A feather.
Yes.
Can I tell from my knowledge of being a
You can give me a roll and tell me if you know what kind of thing this is.
plus another search or
Wisdom. It would be a wisdom nature. Holy.
Alright, either I roll low or high.
Yeah, that's very high. Yeah, you're aware of that. This is what's known as an owl bear. Yes, you know that they are very tough creatures as well.
So an owl bear is near here. Okay. Are there any other signs other than that feather, like maybe footprints?
You do actually see footprints going northward or up the mountain.
Of the owl bear, or?
You see all the footprints going north.
Oh, multiple footprints. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna let her sleep for a few more hours before we move
If
out.
if you'd like, you could carry her.
Okay, so then I choose to carry her and follow footprints.
So you pick her up and you begin following the footprints. Eventually, you get to a certain place, a gate, or rather a cave.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna put your character over there.
Oh, where's the cave at on the map?
You basically went from here,
Up.
here. Oh no, didn't want to move that. Anyways, you get to right here, and you find a small cave, which you enter in. Oh,
Yeah, I entered the cave.
it's good. See if I can take you there. Basically, it's a cave. You enter in, you see that there's a small dripping pond inside. The water is icy cold, but it's not frozen. And you look in front of you, and you can see that there is clearly a large portcullis, and it is glowing a red glow.
Huh?
The portcullis is glowing red.
Okay.
You don't have to be a wizard to know that things that glow tend not to be mundane. There you go. Yeah. So you got to right here. You look over at the. Oh, that's not right. You look over here, and you can see that it appears to be some sort of words on the wall.
Can I attempt to read it?
What languages do you speak?
Elvish, Common, Knoll, and Goblin.
You can't read it.
Okay.
It appears to be just gibberish to you.
Alright.
No.
Alright, so I look around this cave to see if there's any other tunnels other than this red thing, the glowing red stuff.
Portcullis. You look around and it's very plain. You give me a perception check if you'd like.
God damn it.
Yeah, sorry. Save for the little holes that are dripping water into this pond. You don't hear anything. The holes are in the roof, by the way. Just going drip, 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 drip.
Is there no footprints in this cave?
You look and you see the footprints led up to the cave.
But nothing inside this cave, like no any footprints from the wet snow or something.
From the west snow, you see it, but they quickly dissipate from here to here.
Okay. So I just check with my hand if I can touch the bottom of this pond.
You jump into the pond and you feel the bottom. It's not very deep at all.
So I'm just gonna search around real quick in this pond for anything that might be of use.
Cool. Let me search check.
Oh my God.
Beautiful.
You search for 5 hours and freeze to death.
You search around, but you're unable to find anything of use.
Alright, so I get out of this pond, wet over nothing.
Miss.
As you exit the cave, you kind of sigh, and you kind of kick some dirt again, because that seems to be lucky for you, and you actually do notice some more footprints off in the distance. They appear to be leading that way. But you can tell right away, it's not really footprints. It's more like a path.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down. Oh God, and I forgot to use mine. Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. All right, so I'm gonna follow this path then.
For some time, and then you begin to see a rope, or several rope actually, as they lead up onto a cliff on the ledge.
So I just tug the rope to see if it's secure enough to climb.
You tug it, and you actually, with your strength, you actually manage to make whatever is keeping up bend a little bit. But as you kind of let go, it kind of springs back up.
All right, so I'm attempt to climb it then.
Cool. Give me an athletics check, please.
Plus
13. Yeah, you climb it with gusto. You get to the top, and you see the ledge is actually quite narrow. But it goes for some time forward.
So I'm just gonna walk down the ledge.
Cool. You start walking along this ledge. Eventually, you get to an kind of a gap. You kind of look across. It's about 10 feet across.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna attempt to jump it easily.
You're gonna attempt to easily jump it.
Jump it. Yep, easily with grace.
So you want to do an athletics check then?
I'm gonna use my lucky to reroll that.
Damn straight you are.
Yep.
I guess back to the answer.
Oh my God! One more time. Can I use it on the same roll?
You cannot use it on the same
I
roll,
can't use it on the
unfortunately.
same roll.
No.
Oh, damn it. All right.
So what happens is basically you jump over, you short shot it, you land with one hand on your on the ledge, and as you kind of look down at the ground and really scared at what you see, and unfortunately as you kind of brush it, right, you get your other hand onto the thing and you begin climbing up, but as you do, you see I'm gonna say roll me 1d7. Actually 2d7.
2d7. Alright, so 2d7.
Cool. You notice that one of your daggers
Wait, what?
and your rope fall off you.
Oh my God, I hate my life. So I lose a dagger and a rope.
Essentially.
Alright. Lovely me. Lucky me.
Yeah. You're basically holding the girl in one hand at this point. As you have to climb up with your legs. You're just happy she's still safe. She kind of wakes up in a start low as you struggle to get her up.
I just try to tell her to be quiet as I pull her up.
You continue along the ledge. You continue back along the ledge.
Okay. Continue walking on the ledge. Oh my God, I lost the dagger and the rope.
You continue. Yep, you continue for going upwards for some time. Eventually, you actually start noticing that there's more footprints as these paths converge.
Are these human footprints or just not?
You can give me a survival check, trying to figure out what kind of footprints. It appears to be mixed, as far as you can tell.
Alright, so I'm gonna
You see dwarf and elf and human and all those kind of things.
gotcha.
Most of them seem to be going northward. The freshest ones going northward.
Alright, so I am going to the freshest one's northward, but there's others going which direction?
There are less fresh ones, probably about 2 days old, that go this way.
So I'm just gonna follow that path, 2 days old, just to see if there was a campsite near it. of
Cool.
like anything's left behind before I travel up for
Cool,
more
cool.
fresh ones.
You travel down. Eventually, you hit. It appears to be a snowed over camp. You see a little fire made of rocks, or rather, most likely it was a fire inside. And you see where some people probably slept. But you need to give me a search check to see if they dropped anything.
Oh God! I'm gonna use luck to reroll that.
Not unnecessary. You actually do manage to find some food. Is on some spikes, some meat.
Okay, that's not bad.
You would consume it, and you kind of feel a little heartier. And you manage to you take some and you give it to the little girl.
Okay, yeah.
And she noms it up.
Alright, so after that, we're gonna travel up the other road.
Okay. I got another rep every time. You begin traveling up. As you travel up, you start seeing the smoke coming from a town. You can tell that it's not smoke like the place is on fire, but most likely the industrious smoke of dwarves.
Alright, so I'm gonna warily carry this girl there.
Cool. You begin warily carrying her up, and eventually you start hearing it appears to be shouting.
Shouting?
Shouting, yes.
Can I tell what type of shouting? Like from what? Like people voices?
It's most certainly people voices.
People. Blood.
Alright, so I'm just gonna keep on walking towards the town.
Yeah, you keep on walking
Keep
towards
an
it.
eye out for anything fishy.
Eventually, you reach the gates, and you can see what appears to be a gathering outside. You can see two parties kind of at war with one another. They're like getting ready to fight.
One ball.
I'm sorry, I was on mute for some reason.
Okay.
When you say two parties, how many people like each party?
You see one party appears to have about 6, and the other party has about 6.
Alright, so I'm just going, and they're in front of the gate?
Yeah, they're in front of the gates.
So I'm just gonna come up and say, what seems to be the problem here?
Okay, you basically prepare to walk up, and that's where your story's going for now.
Okay.
Okay, still holding on to the Will Girl. And now we're going to go back to the old... No, we'll go back to... Okay, we're going back to... Yeah, the old tower, perfect.
I thought you were gonna say be prepared to roll initiative.
Be prepared.
I was-
Chance of a lifetime. Yeah, you should be prepared to roll initiative.
You get caught up in a fight.
Prepare to do the
Somebody punches you.
Come on. Curse you, roll 20.
Indeed.
I'm just going to refresh my thing. Give me a second.
Yo, you got best luck today, Sean.
He also has the lucky ability, which lets him re-roll some stuff.
And that
No,
helped
that's
me
like you.
times.
Yeah. But did it help you? I remember when you failed.
No, he got a 10 and then with the luck he got an 11. So
That was funny, yeah.
Neither one helped me.
If it's any consolation, it only lost you 2 items.
Yeah, after my book.
Come on.
Yo, he's gonna
alright,
come back
man.
to the party. He's gonna be naked.
That's what's gonna end up happening.
Said like I've been through some shit.
Where have you been? Oh man, you wouldn't believe.
Okay, so fire descent, go to journey,
Had to fight a dragon.
road.
Every step you take, just like one article of clothing just falls off of him.
Okay.
Dagger tink, belt tink,
Now
shirt.
we're back.
And you guys know what time it is.
Seems like it did work.
Where are you?
Oh yeah, I remember.
We return to Reuben, Vicamros, and Norian.
Okay, so
So, Reuben just opened up this door, if you remember last time. He saw about 4 goblins, and he blasted out with his fiery hand. You managed to kill all of these ones. The door swings open, and it basically just stays there. This one here manages to close the door in time, however.
there was one to the left that escaped as well, or wasn't there?
Yeah, you can see Norian still trying to open up this door, which is jammed.
And I am gonna get it open.
Okay, so I tell the cameras, it's like, I have no idea what you've been doing, but I'm pretty sure there's some goblins out to kill us. There's some outside the door. Norian's trying to open this door right here. You got any suggestions?
Vicamros you've noticed Vicamros has been searching the trash for some time. He actually pulls out a small spear. It's a yellow. And he kind of looks at it curiously.
I do. What is this small yellow spear?
You know it to be some sort of magical item.
Nice. This is when I use Arcana?
You certainly can, but you also see there's a small switch on it.
Switch.
Yeah. It would be most likely to activate it.
Okay. So I point it towards the wall right here, and
the
switch.
You kind of look at the thing. It's shaped kind of like a bullet.
Yeah, that's what I thought it did.
Yeah. Okay, so you kind of point it towards there.
Yeah.
And you hit the little switch.
Yep.
Cool. As you hit the switch, roll me 1d20. And same with you, Reuben.
Me too?
Yep, you too.
It's gonna ricochet.
No.
Well, I'm safe.
No.
Cool. Remember that low is good in this scenario. As Vicamrus hits this little switch, you see tentacles pour out of the bottom. It grabs onto Vic, and you start to hear beep, 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 beep. It explodes on Vicamrus, destroying, well, in addition to breaking your arm, Vicamrus. Actually, no, it breaks your leg.
Wait, can I shield from that?
Norian? Or Vicamrus?
I didn't say anything.
The cameras. Can I use my shield?
Unfortunately, it was too fast for you to be able to do that.
It's a reaction. Damn.
Yeah. And, so it was too fast. Reuben, you, roll me 1d7, Reuben.
Okay.
And, roll me 2d7 there, Vic. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to say that, Vic, you lost your pouch full of silver and your wand were both destroyed. In the explosion, as well as you taking, was it? Yeah, I think it was. Probably
So,
as well as, no. As well as taking 1 point of damage, physically, as your arm shatters.
Wow.
And, you got 6 there. Where are you? Reuben. Okay.
So I lost 50 coins and my wand.
Yeah. And, yeah, and Reuben, you're, yeah, I'm gonna say in the explosion, your healer's kit got destroyed.
oh, you son of
Yeah. However, that same explosion gave Norian saw this happening, the beeping. He took out his. You're wearing a buckler, right?
Yeah.
You kind of braced your buckler against your body and put your back up against the door in order to get yourself as away from whatever was going to happen. And the explosion actually launches you back, and you hear a bunch of tiny voices go, "Hurrah!" and something crumbling behind there as you feel the door now loose behind you.
Okay, I'm creeped out by the voices.
So yeah, the door now appears to be a little bit ajar, and the lock on there's not a lock. It's the handle seems to be broken.
Okay, let's totally break it down then.
You don't need to break it down. You just open it up now.
Oh, just open up. Okay, I'll open up.
You open up and you see the following. It's kind of this smell of well, I'm sure during your travels you probably have seen an animal give birth. It smells like placenta in this room.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You can see just the walls and the floor just covered in this kind of red blood-like goo, and you can see there are 3 goblins. They appear to have been knocked to the ground, but they're trying to get up.
Okay, can I use my free action to tell them to drop their weapons or I'll kill them all?
Sure.
Alright, I see that.
Okay, you see that in common?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Okay, you see, this one over here. It, actually, these two are basically holding, makeshift weapons. One appears to be a pot, and the other one's just a gnarled stick. Most likely a piece of a wooden leg. And this was actually carrying a bow. You see him drop the short bow, puts his hand in the air.
Okay, cool. Do you guys have mana or something?
So I'm on the floor yelling because my leg just broke.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay,
Well,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go to the cameras as soon as I guess it's my turn.
Wait for a second. What'd you guys say? What are you doing?
Oh, Reuben runs to the cameras.
Okay.
And, is he like HP wise? How hard?
He's completely fine HP wise. He's one down. But his arm is still shattered though.
These two guys surrender as
Like
well?
shattered.
Yeah, they've all surrendered their saddle weapons.
Wait, is it my arm or my leg?
Oh, I'm sorry, your leg. Yeah, your leg's broken.
Your leg. Oh, so does that mean my movement speed gets
Reduced to 5.
reduced to 5? All right. Oh man, I'm
Just like
walking
one
off.
square or 5 squares.
Yeah. You can probably grab a stick or something from a pile of junk around you and use it to maneuver yourself around easier.
If I have the cameras on my shoulder, have him sort of put his arm around my shoulder.
Oh yeah. If you travel with each other, I'd say you could probably increase your team speed to probably about half of Reuben's. But your initiative will always have to be the same. And
I look over to Reuben. I say, "Is there any sticks about half the size of my body and all this trash you can find real quick?"
Yeah, well, there should be some like.
Or you can help me up and I can search around.
Well, no. I was gonna use one of the legs of the chairs.
Yeah.
And then, does this goblin here have any rags?
You can see his clothes are all rags,
Okay. Well, yeah.
despite some of the leather armor he's wearing.
Yeah.
By the way, this is happening. You're hearing Norian shout out, "Your surrender. Drop your weapons."
I say, Norian, try to keep him busy. I'm gonna try and help out the cameras over here.
So who goes down there?
I proceed to strip the goblin and tear his rags into strips.
You're basically trying to give Reuben a splint.
Yes.
Okay, so you're doing that, Norian, while you hear that stuff going behind you. Big Camros is kind of crying out in pain. What do you do?
I'll head over here and try to tie them with my rope together.
Do you have rope?
I do.
Cool. So you take out your rope, and they're struggling. They don't want to be tied up.
Oh, they're leaving.
They're moving away from you.
This will be temporary. I'll untie you as soon as we leave.
They can't understand that much.
They can't. Okay.
You can see their faces turn blank as you kind of start talking that fast.
Okay. His bow is on the floor, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna grab his bow.
Cool.
And I'm gonna throw it this away.
Cool.
And I'll just stay by the door.
Okay, cool. You see them begin gathering up and talking, like quietly and suspiciously. Back to Reuben and Vicamros. You see they've created a piece used as healer's kit to create a splint. He had to use. Actually, give me a medicine check there, Reuben.
Sweet. That's something I can do. What's the bonus again? Proficiencies +2.
Yeah.
Plus That's a intelligence.
Don't get a critical one, it'll make it worse.
Is it intelligence or wisdom?
It's intelligence and fairly certain.
Intelligence.
It's medicine.
It's on trained in it. Boom.
Thank you. I'm saying you managed to successfully create a splint using the various materials in addition to the stuff inside of your healer's kit. He gets up and he's able to continue now walking around at 5 feet per round.
So I could just limp around.
Essentially.
I don't have anything in my hands. Fuck. Okay. So I come over here, and I'm assuming like these broken leg chairs are all about like maybe a foot, 2 feet.
Yeah. You do manage to find some pretty broken staves and things of that nature you could use. You see a spear with its head kind of gnarled off.
You said I find a staff broken?
Yeah.
Like broken in two, or how?
It's kind of split down the middle, so it's not super comfortable.
All right. Well, I'll pick up the staff and can I use mending on it?
Sure can.
All right. So I do mending on the staff to try to make it whole again.
You pull out about 10 silver pieces worth of stuff out of your of your magical fragrance pouch and begin laying it along the inside. Note that this is going to take about 10 minutes for you to do. So
all
during this time, Reuben and Norian, what do you guys do?
I support Reuben. Sorry, I support Reuben. I'm Reuben.
Norian.
I support Norian. I kind of stand behind him and go, "What's going? Oh my God! What the hell?"
Reuben gets flash. Reuben gets flashed. Seeing the same kind of thing, but in the cave.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, can I seeing as this is a medical thing, am I able to? Is it a nature? If I try to explain.
Go for it.
This to Norian.
Yeah, give me a check. Actually, screw it. You know what it is. Go for it.
Yeah. I say like, I know what this is. This is a goblin birthing room. In those tubs, there's baby goblins waiting to be born. Basically, they're taking care of them. So I don't know if you want to incapacitate them or something. But what I know for sure is the gross liquid that's surrounding the baby goblins, that can actually heal some injuries. So we can like dip Vic Hamross's leg in there or something later.
Interesting. Okay. Seeing as they don't really pay attention to me, or don't understand me anyway, I'll head over here and hit this guy in front of me.
You're just gonna attack him?
Yeah.
You gonna punch him or you gonna kill him with the sword?
I'm gonna hit him with the blunt edge of my landsword.
Okay, cool. Give me a roll. This would be a strength attack, by the way.
Yeah, okay. 20. That's your hit?
Yeah, you managed to hit him.
Okay.
So, roll me 1d4 plus strength.
D4, okay.
Cool. Smash him for about 5 points of damage. Hits him in his head and actually knocks him back onto the tub. You can see them all freak out, and they're gonna try to run.
I block him.
You're gonna block them. Okay. Give me a dexterity save against their dexterity. I think they're going to get about +3 each. So the first one manages to slip past her. And give me another one.
Another d20?
Yeah.
Oh,
cool. So one kind of goes between your legs, is kind of and as you kind of bring them together to try to stop the next one, it just goes to your left and sneaks around you. So both of these guys are unarmed as they kind of run away.
So wait, can I do anything as they run past me?
The cameras?
Yeah.
You could probably take a reaction against one.
Okay, so as they're approaching the door, I go to do my my minor illusion.
Cool.
And I place I summon like I don't know what's big and fucking scary. An owl bear
Owl bear.
at the front of the door, and it just shouts viciously
Cool.
to try to scare them back.
Fuck.
It's a cantrip. So. Do I have to do any
Essentially.
sort of roll?
No, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
So they go to the end, then they see this thing appear,
Oh god.
and it of course gives out an owl bear screech.
Yo, that
They shit
scared.
themselves.
That scared.
As these guys kind of
That's metal, man.
fly backwards onto the chairs and away from this thing. Now this one jumps into this here crate and puts the top back on, and this one jumps in the bucket.
Blood.
Oh, not bucket.
Get 'em.
It's a barrel of water.
I say, guys, come get him. I think I scared them.
I think you're up, Reuben.
So I immediately run to where the box is and sit on it, and I yell at Norian to get the guy in the barrel.
Okay. I'll just go over here and I guess I'll knock him unconscious, or try to anyway.
Cool.
Like whack-a-mole.
With like one hole.
Yeah. Give me an attack.
You can't lose.
Cool. With 15 you hit. And you smack him in the head for 4 damage. You hear an ow from out there. As you do, you see this one behind you kind of wandering around, just holding its head, and it kind of puts its hand against you and it kind of tries to get past you. But it's having difficulty because its head hurts so much.
Is my staff done by this time?
Nope, it would be another 9.5 minutes.
Alright.
That's a lot of time. Can I use my reaction with that guy?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and hit him.
Cool.
But this time, yeah.
Yeah, give me a roll. Are you gonna try to kill him, or just gonna try to bump him again?
What the hell? I'm just gonna hit it. Yeah, for real.
Oh yeah, you take out you get attacked with both your weapons then.
Okay.
You 10 and 6 points of damage.
10 is to hit, 6 is the damage, and then 8 to hit.
Okay, so 10 and 6 won't hit. And 8 won't hit. So you basically start swinging at this thing, and as it kind of just bends over to kind of, because it's kind of sick, your blades just meet each other and slam. And it kind of continues out.
Okay, is the old bear still there?
That will
no,
last for a minute.
yeah, okay, so the owl bear's still there, but it just doesn't seem to care. The owl bear screeches again its face, but just kind of walks through it.
It already gets bored and it's an illusion.
Do I have sight of him right now?
Oh, you can see him, yeah. You can cast him up.
Damn, this guy has to die. So I cast a ray of fire.
Cool. Give me a
Alright.
roll. An attack roll. 1d20 plus, if you had your wand, it wasn't broken, you get +2, but it would just be plus your intelligence.
Plus my intelligence, so that's plus 3 if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Alright, let's see if I hit him. I think that hits him.
So you hear a
God.
scream as
Nice.
he's incinerated by your flaming blast.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah, Reuben's still sitting on top of the thing, and I'm just gonna say you eventually hit this guy again to knock him out. It's like hitting a goblin in the barrel. It's pretty easy.
Literally.
Yeah.
I go over to Norian is like, oh, yeah, can I get a bit of help here?
Yeah,
So,
let's
like I say-
carry him.
As soon as I open it, you hit him over the head. Okay.
You see there are small slits between the wood of the crate. They're thick enough you might be able to get a sword through.
That's
yeah, but I
messed
don't want
up.
to kill the guy. It was
Well, the other two are dead already, so well, pretty much.
Oh,
Sorry
I
about
knocked
that.
him out, but, I don't have a thing though. I don't have a blade. I have a mace.
Oh, okay. I can do it.
Okay. Also, I'll just stay sitting down.
So you basically start doing the magician's sword trick, only this time with the intent to kill.
Okay.
Eventually, you keep stabbing in. Eventually, you hear a scream, and you pull your sword out all bloody.
I tried to do a magic trick, but then I realized I'm a fighter.
Yeah. Okay. So yep, you just killed all the goblins. What do you do?
Okay.
So
I think let's carry Vic over to the
yeah,
whatever that is. I don't really want to know.
yeah, the center juice.
Okay.
Oh god,
I get,
guys, what are we doing?
I tell him it's okay. Just dip your leg in there. Just your leg. You don't have to roll around in it.
Those are babies or whatever they are in
Yeah,
there.
you can tell there's far too many goblin children inside. You need to remove some in order to get.
Alright, so I grab one by the head and pull him out.
Cool. You kind of grab one, and as you kind of pull out, you look at it, his neck just kind of snaps in your hand.
Whoops.
And you kind of like, whoops, you just kind of throw it behind you like it was trash.
At least try to pick the one up.
And Vicamus puts his knee in there.
The babies.
He kind of wiggles it around. He can feel himself getting a little better as his wound closes up, but his knee is not unbroken.
Okay, well at least
Okay.
he's like,
He's a full health again.
yeah, at
Alright,
least
full
he hasn't gotten like a knife.
You definitely see the rejuvenating effects of this kind of liquid.
Guys, I feel much better. But I feel a lot better if I knew these goblin babies weren't going to be born.
I said, but they're innocent. They didn't do anything to deserve this fate. They haven't even been born yet. They don't exist yet, technically.
Okay.
This is
So
this is Reuben the priest saying as well.
Vic has his leg already. You know, with the staff or whatever, right? I mean, you can walk basically.
Yeah, is my stuff ready already or not?
I'd say so.
Alright.
I'm just gonna note, you have an ingredients bag on you. We have basically 10 slots on it for ingredients. You'd have 9 now because it's you just used one in a staff back there.
Okay.
It costs about 10 silver pieces for a pinch. And you have about 10 pinches.
Alright.
You're using residuum, by the way.
Residuum?
Yeah, residuum. Okay, so what do you guys do?
Let's get going.
Okay, the camera's gonna crip his butt out of there. Oh, not that fast, cowboy.
10 days later.
Yeah, exactly.
I give him a hand.
Cool. So Vicamros and Reuben start moving together. Norian gets to there and he can clearly see that there's an open door here with 4 flaming goblins beyond it, as well as a closed door here.
Okay.
I tell Norian, a goblin already ran through there. Someone has probably been alerted.
Okay.
Let's check the other room first. Maybe they might check the birthing room before.
Can I see if there's a way to block this door up here with like a piece of chair or something?
It certainly seems to open up towards you, so it wouldn't be difficult to bar if you had something to bar with.
Can we use anything from all this purple?
You give me a search check to see if there's something viable.
Sure.
You find nothing of use.
So would you look for Norian?
Can we go?
Looking for something to bar that door out there. We can check the other one without so much risk of getting an ambush.
Can we do a 300 and pile up the bodies to the wall?
If you feel like that's a good idea, then feel free.
I don't know, feels like that could be the only way inside there, and we basically have to secure this building.
Yeah.
So I'd say check this room, and then
Yeah, I agree.
And then just kind of close it. Because like it's not like the door's busted or anything. Just
We can do that. We can do that. All right. I'm gonna go head first. Well, before the other guys, anyway.
Sounds good.
Check if there's anything there. I open the door if it's not completely open yet.
You finish opening the door and you kind of look inside. You see, in addition to a door down there, you see this appears to be some sort of kitchen. There's a dead deer on the table. You can see slices of meat on the table.
Slice of meat. Okay. Let's keep going a little more and close the door.
You close the door behind you?
No, I'm waiting for the other guys to close the door.
So you said, did you want to actually pile the bodies behind us?
no.
Okay.
Because if
No,
that's,
we didn't,
like
yeah.
I said, it seems like that's the only way now, so
Yeah.
to go through that.
Is that a
Okay,
grill?
what's the state of the...
Is that a grill?
It appears to be a medieval type grill.
Huh.
You see
Do the meat-
you can see it's basically a large metal slab with a fire underneath.
Do the meats here look like they've gone off?
It looks like they were cut from the fawn.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Yeah, I don't think it's time to be cooking though right now.
Oh no, just future reference.
We could take it later though. Anyway, what's the state of this door here? Closed?
It does appear closed, yes.
Okay. Can I see inside through any hole or something?
Unfortunately, no. It does
No,
not appear to
okay.
have a lock on it, though.
Okay, I try to open it.
You open it easily. It swings open, and you can see it appears to be some sort of pantry. You hear the sound of a bird kind of barking.
Is that a chicken?
Oh.
Can I check what that is?
You look to your bottom left, and you do see a chicken in a cage.
Okay.
As well as you see there's several sacks of something. It appears to be some sort of powdery thing. I think it might be flour or something. And of course, you look at these and you see it's filled with various spices and jars and things of that nature, as well as a small barrel.
Small barrel. Okay. Is there anything flammable in here?
To your knowledge, no.
No. What's in the barrel?
Barrel, you don't know.
Okay. Can I open it up or something?
Sure. You don't see any tap around you.
I don't see any.
No, you don't see a tap.
Tap. Okay. I'll just bust the top open.
Cool. Give me a strength check.
Sure.
This is for restraint, by the way.
Oh man. Hard
Yeah.
rolls today.
As you try to open up the top, you accidentally rip open the side, and all the liquid basically starts pouring out of the cracks. You kind of taste your fingers as it splashes on. You can still tell it's some sort of alcohol.
Alcohol. Okay.
No, not the ale.
What's the percentage of alcohol in the ale?
You can't tell?
Alright. I guess there's not much of interest here. We have a chicken though.
Can we take it? I mean, to eat.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the cage
there's
itself,
deer, there's-
the cage would represent a large slut.
So not now, anyway. Alright, guys, I got down there. Seems to be some sort of a little warehouse or something. There's a live chicken that I know of, but nothing else that could be of interest. Not to me, anyway. Maybe Vic could find something. You do have more knowledge of this stuff, I suppose.
I do. So I, with Reuben's help, limp into this room.
Sure.
I feel like a... Oh, God.
You feel like a cripple? Like you are? Do you feel like a burden? Because that's what you are right now. You are a burden to the team. Okay, you want to give me a search check?
Yep.
Cool, give me a search check. Give me a search check with disadvantage for your broken leg.
Oh my god, it's a chicken.
So what's the minus?
It's not a minus, it's a roll
You
again
had to-
and take the lower.
Oh, okay.
9. You
Wow.
search around and you look at the jars on the in the shelves, and you can tell these are various coagulated bloods. You think that the goblins use this for some kind of sauce. You know it would be inedible and it would be worth nothing. That's all you find of interest and of value.
So I bend over on these sacks, yo.
Cool.
I kneel down and look at these sacks, see what the contents inside of them.
Okay. You can see that there are 4 sacks. How do you intend to see the contents?
I think I have a little dagger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just get the dagger and I make a little cut.
Cool. You kind of slice into the first one, and you kind of take your tongue, and you can tell it's flour.
Okay.
It's pure cocaine.
It's a large item, probably street value 10 silver.
All right.
Alright, so...
Nothing really useful in here. I mean, unless we want to become chefs.
Yeah, we can
Okay,
probably use that
is
later.
there any knife over here?
You see many knives, none of them appear to be war worthy. Their handles
I'll,
are too flimsy.
I'll grab the one that seems the sharpest.
Okay.
I suppose I can throw those, right?
You can throw them, but they would be too flimsy to do any damage. They'd basically be inferior, so when you throw it, there's a chance that there'd be I'd roll 1d20, and if you get less than a 10, then nothing would happen. The roll
Okay,
would
then
fail.
I'll just leave it there.
Good call.
Um,
I just want to say the previous group pretty much died because they took inferior weaponry and tried to use it. Remember that, guys? The arrow that went on fire. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Let's
Well,
go
let's
through the other door.
continue.
Yeah.
I guess.
So, I guess I slowly open the doors and peek through.
Okay. You kind of open up and you can see it's pitch black in there.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
pitch black.
You do know of goblins that they can see in the dark, so you think it is some sort of tactic.
Okay, so I instantly put my hand, close the door,
Cool.
and I look over to Nori and I say, "Well, are these die or something right here? Dice?
They appear to be cards.
Does anybody have a little something I could throw? Handheld item? Garbage, junk around the floor anywhere?
We can grab something, I
want, you can
suppose.
throw in the
There's a
torch,
letter
I've
shed
got-
in the next room.
Yeah. Can you get me one of those?
At this point where you hear a goblin voice come from the other side. It says, "Ahem! We are willing to negotiate."
In common?
He says that in common, yes.
I look over to you guys and say, "Do you want to negotiate or kill them?" Yeah.
Well,
Let's
we
see
can
what
always
they've
trick them.
got to.
And I reach out
Yeah.
for the item.
What item?
The item that Norian was gonna go get. Just a little handheld piece of junk.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you take a little splinter of wood.
Blood.
Wood.
It's big enough to throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got
So
some
I
weight to
say
it.
We're negotiating or
Actually-
killing?
Let's see
Well,
what
we can try to negotiate, see what they have to offer, and if we don't like it, we can kill them anyway. So.
All right. Well, first let's light this room up. So I cast light on this splint of wood, and I
Cool.
crack the door open and chuck it in.
Cool. I hear "ah" from inside, and then you hear what was that? Okay, good. That was a bomb.
Okay, I scream, we'll negotiate.
Okay, it's send someone in to negotiate.
Send someone.
We should look inside first, make sure it's not an ambush
Yeah.
or something. So that's what we do. Open the
Yeah,
door. and
you open the door and you see somebody's covered up the light, so you can't see any stuff.
These mothers. Yo,
Show me
we
the
can
light.
do this. We can do this all day.
Continue. They say send someone in to negotiate.
Oh, I said, show me the light.
No.
All right, go get me another piece of junk.
Do you have to cast light on something that's
Okay.
like a piece of wood or whatever, or can you cast it on liquid?
What was that?
If you can cast light on liquid,
Would it be
no.
bad manners? Would it be bad manners to throw in one of their dead babies?
Well, the bigger the item, the harder it'll be for them to cover up. So maybe we could.
Yeah, I know, but like the fact that we throw in one of their dead babies would be
We're assuming you don't want to negotiate.
So
Prepare
I say
for
in,
war.
In ghost sound, I say, I yell light as loud as I can.
Okay.
I aim it like in here, around this area.
We
I'm
can
sorry,
hear you. We
guys,
can
I'm
hear your
getting a
mic.
call from work. Can you give me just
Oh,
one
go
minute?
for it, buddy. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so Reuben by Camros. You're alone while Norian kind of looks off in the distance.
okay. So I ask him, like, do we really want to risk? I can't bloody see in the dark. Let alone trust these guys. Should we just kind of like burst in, hands blazing, literally and metaphorically?
Literally hands blazing.
Well, I say, let me try this real quick, and then if this doesn't work, I'm down to kill all of them. And I do the deep voice light with ghost sound inside the room, loud enough to rupture an eardrum.
Actually, your ghost sound can't do damage, so.
Well, yeah, but
But you want to say the word light out very loud.
Yeah.
You
In
hear the
Goblin.
word. You hear the words in Goblin. You hear the words in the comment. Fine, fine, and you see a tiny bit of light start coming from underneath the cracks of the door.
good. So, Reuben, you want to take a look?
Yeah. So I peeked through.
Cool. You peek through and you can see. You can see about that. You see a small candle in the center.
Alright. So I tell him. Okay. So it looks like there's 2 goblins out in the front.
I'm
I
back.
don't
Sorry
trust-
about that, guys.
That's alright.
Your character died, by the way, while you were going.
Oh, cool.
Just started rolling. What you call it? They eventually agree to let some light in, and you see that there's a small candle.
I say there's. It looks like there's 2 goblins, but I don't trust them that there's only gonna be 2. I can probably see a faint sign of there might be 2 others
Well,
over there.
So how did we get light? Sorry, guys.
I yelled pretty much at them. I said light. They decided to use their own source of light.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
said-
That's cool.
I said I don't. If you want, I can go in there, negotiate with like air quotes, and then
Does anyone else want to negotiate?
Well,
I mean,
and,
I see there are at least 4 of them over there. They
Yeah.
do look like the ones that didn't have anything. Do we see any weapons on them?
You're kind of looking through the cracks of a little eye. Kind of looking through the crack of the door.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can see. You can see that they're using various pots and pans and things of that nature. Most of them are makeshift weapons.
Okay.
okay.
We can, if they are demanding just one, I can just at least go through the door and see what else is there. Just keep the door open so you can attack too if you need it.
I say I stay behind. You guys go in and try to negotiate and say that I am with their young, and if anything happens, all their babies boil in the placenta fluids and die horribly.
okay, cool. All right.
Okay. So I kind of like scoot back and hide, I guess, in this corner.
Cool. So you guys, what do you guys do? You rip open the doors and you enter in?
So yeah, Norian goes, but I kind of follow very closely behind him, so it looks like maybe
Okay,
he's just
so
one
kind of-
person.
Can I go like this, or?
Well, like this.
Okay. You do that, you see this goblin kind of approach and close the doors behind him.
Oh no, like kind of like follow him very closely.
Okay, well, there's no
Like,
room.
behind.
He stops right there.
Oh,
So if you want to be in the room, you have to do that.
okay.
Cool.
I
So
wanted-
you enter the room, you can see about this with a tiny little candle. So that's about it.
Okay. Sorry, Reuben, do you have anything else to throw with a light?
Oh,
You can't
yeah,
attach light to anything.
You
You
can't. I
can
said,
attach it to your sword if you want.
yeah. I attach my light to my mace and I hold my mace up.
Cool. The whole place is lit brightly, and you can see them kind of hold their hands in front of their eyes.
Oh shit!
You can see a throne. You see two goblins in the back with bows, and you see this goblin on top of a warg who is currently kind of growling and angry. But a peculiar thing is, you notice two peculiar things. One is that the guy on top of here appears to be holding some sort of sword that's very ornate, and it's definitely not goblin make. He definitely found it somewhere. It appears to be. It looks like for him it would be a giant sword or a very large sword, but for you guys it would probably be a long sword.
Okay,
And the second thing you notice is that this here was the goblin that you were searching for, the one that most likely had information on the missing girl.
Awesome, that's what I was gonna ask.
In addition, you also see a door over here.
Okay.
Okay.
So I say we're
Alright,
here to negotiate.
Okay.
Speak your terms.
We would like you to leave.
That's funny because that's probably what we were gonna say. Because this isn't your building.
Are you sure? We've been living in here for a while now.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think goblins could ever make something like this.
We don't have to make. We found this place abandoned. We claimed it as our own.
Okay, I am looking at this guy over here.
Yep. And he kind of as you meet his eyes kind of wander as if like why is he looking at me kind of thing.
Looking at that guy anyway, I tell him we will leave if you give us the girl.
She says, "What?" And this guy kind of turns to him and goes, "What did you get us into this time, Fiero?"
Answer is what?
Are you?
This guy said. What?
Are you of the Spearbiter clan? He said.
The Spearbiter. They both kind of nod. Like, yeah, this is Spearbiter clan. Is it Spearbiter?
I said, yeah, it's Spearbiter. I said, look, we've been told that your friend over there has got a hostage, and we'd like to have her back. It's in the best interest for our...
This guy says, very well, you can take Fiero, and we'll call it square if you leave. And you see this guy goes, what? No! I don't want to go with them.
We don't want to take him. We want to take the hostage he took.
He says, I don't have a hostage. And this guy says, we don't have any elves on us. Well, we don't have any elves on us.
I said we didn't mention she was elven.
Blood. Caught red-handed.
Ah, snap. Yeah. And this guy kind of, as you said, he kind of goes, uh-oh. And he gets worried.
I yell for Vic. I go,
Blood.
Vic!
Yo, so I
Get
limp.
your ass over here! And I start to, sort of, like, spell cast.
Yeah. From beyond the corner, you see Vic appear. Hashasha! With one big step. Because that's all he can do.
I tell him, we're gonna be kicking some ass!
You hear these guys go, get him!
I just stab both my fingers, clap my hands, and say, let's go.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Do I get a penalty to my initiative?
No penalty to your initiative. It's not gonna stop how fast you react. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Initiative is plus dex, right?
Essentially. Oh, I don't know why the chair is in there.
The chair! It's the boss!
Evil chair. We're actually here to fight the chair, guys.
No one's surprised for that statement. Share
man.
boss.
These guys.
Okay. All your initiatives in?
Yeah, let's do it.
So good. Okay. So 1 second here. As battle begins to break out, and you hear. Okay. So this trooper here, this little one is gonna try to smack on Norian.
At least it's Norian that he tries to smack.
Yeah. But with a 13, he kind of just flunks against his buckler. The warg is just going to be patient. Wait for a moment to strike. This troop over here is going to try to move in. I'm going to say it invokes attack of opportunity from Reuben.
Cool. I try to hit him.
Unfortunately, he kind of ducks as you aim swing for him. Norian. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It was Fierro who gets first. You see this one open this door and ducks in there and closes behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, looks like that's where they're keeping her. So.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
it's now Norian's turn.
okay, I'm gonna hit this guy over here. To the left.
Oh yeah, this one here.
To the left, to the left.
I really wish you'd stop using that thing, because it's very confusing to me.
Oh.
Just roll normally.
Well, it's in this case it's 15 and 24 to hit with each hand.
Okay, what's your disadvantage? What is it?
It's a 15 one, but it's already in the macro.
Oh, that's cool. So yeah, 15 is going to hit, and a 24 is going to hit.
Okay.
So you do, wait, did that
13.
24, was that a crit? Or was it 19?
That was a
Make
nice.
19.
Yeah, make sure you know when you crit.
Yeah, it turns
so with
out
that,
to
you
be-
into it.
you take your 2 blades and you lay down right upon her, splitting her into
Actually,
3 separate pieces.
I'm level 3, right? It actually is a crit. With the fighter, I crit at 19.
Nice. So you split her into 2 pieces.
Oh wow, you crit at 19?
Yeah.
Do you get that level 3? Yeah, you do get a level 3. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. But you don't get combat abilities, like some people do. So you split that one in half. This trooper is going to try to smack at Reuben. It's going to fail, though. The Camros.
Would my how many people would my 15-foot cone burn?
Including your allies, 6. Or 3. 5.
Damn, is it worth it?
Yes. Do it.
Heads up, guys.
I got this.
I believe in you.
You can push through. You can push through.
How many steps can I take?
space.
1.
1. So if I were to get right on top of Norian, can we share a square?
No.
That's a fucking mother. Shit.
Maybe
Okay.
you can hold on. You can hold off until I figure out.
That's fine. I will
Oh,
just
maybe.
ray of fire. I mean, sorry, this guy.
Cool.
D20. Just a D20. I don't get a +2 for the staff, right?
No. Your staff is not magical in nature.
Okay.
20.
20.
Ooh, that certainly hits. So roll me 1d8.
Nice.
1d8. Oh shit, is there any plus?
No, no plus. It's one of the penalties. So he starts burning. Roll me 1d4 as you use your ray of fire on him. Oh, he's gonna continue
Nice.
burning for 4 turns,
Oh
Cool.
my goodness.
but only for 1 damage each.
Would minor
Still.
illusion be a minor action?
Full action.
Okay.
Reuben, you're up.
Alright, let's get this party started. So I'm gonna summon a flaming sphere in this general area here.
Cool.
Or if I put it here, would he be affected via the ward?
You probably. I'm assuming you're using. It does like an AOE effect.
Yeah. Yeah, basically it's
This is a
5
level 2 spell, right?
Yes it is. Yeah. Basically anything that
Oh, yeah. So they're gonna try a dex save out of it. So the warg, he's gonna fail. The one of the guys down there, the one of the guys down there. So this
that one succeeds.
yeah. So this one jumps out of the way, as these ones take up what 3 damage.
Yeah, well.
That's not very high, is it?
Yeah, the success only gets half, I think.
Your failure. Yeah, he takes half, so he take 1 point of damage as he jumps out of the way. So this trooper here, she's going to try to smack at the armored guy again. However, she hits his greaves and does nothing.
By the way,
Yep.
these are women goblins.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn, we're killing the women. Guys, we're not supposed to kill the women.
Okay, this one over here also fails to attack. The shoot trooper, he's going to take 1 point of damage from being on fire as he launches at Reuben with an arrow. But of course, it kind of sticks into his armor. He just kind of rips it out with one hand. This one is going to command the warg to attack as they both enter in. Whoa. And he's going to try to slice at. He's going to try to slice at Norian.
Okay.
So I'm assuming 16's going to miss.
Yep.
Okay, so he basically takes his blade and he thonks it against you, and it kind of you can kind of hear a dull scratching as it kind of goes over your armor. You kind of look at the blade and you can see it's not very sharp. While the warg is going to attempt to bite. Ooh, it's a shame. Warg's going to attempt to bite good friend Reuben.
Oh no. Oh,
But
yes.
luckily he misses as Reuben dodges out of the way. Okay,
By
this
the way,
trooper's
just
dead.
letting you know that the ball of flame is constantly on.
Oh, is it constantly going? Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to be here again then?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Just let me.
Hey,
Some of them are. Most of them are alive, unless you actually did decide to kill them all.
Hold on, just give me a second here. I'll give you the proper.
No, I'll just look it up. I have the thing open. You say it was sphere of flame. Level 2. Okay, well it's not in level 2 spells. Oh, this is one of your spells for being a sun wizard, isn't it? Okay.
Flaming sphere.
Flaming sphere. Ooh, flaming sphere.
It lasts for the duration.
Okay, flaming sphere,
no.
out of space,
it's
1
up to 1
minute,
minute.
concentration. Okay, cool. So yeah, so they'll, when they start the turn, I guess they take damage here, right? Okay, so this one over here is not in it, but he is going to attack you there, Reuben. No, I do not want to summon now. I do not want to.
I don't mind if we have one of those with us.
Okay, so he's going to hit you and deal
Yeah.
6 points of damage as it slams into a. It looks like it's just like a nail with a board spiked in it, or a board with a nail spiked in it, and it basically just slams it into your chest.
That was a word?
No, that was this little guy here.
Oh.
No. And yep, this guy's gone. And Norian, you're up.
I'm up. Okay, I'm gonna hit the little dog over there.
The ward.
Yeah, I know. Do you want me to roll normally then? Let me see.
Yeah, roll like you were attacking it.
I mean without the...
Oh yeah, if you could. I'm not a fan of that macro.
Okay, that's a disadvantage one. 8 plus 5, that's 13. Is it hit?
Okay, 13, I believe that will hit.
Okay, cool. Let me roll for the other one, the other hand, see if it hits too. 20 plus 5.
That's
I
a
think
hit.
that hits as well.
Yeah, that's double hit.
Okay. That's the first hand. Ooh.
nice. And with your secondary hand, you take your two blades and you stab them right into his back. He falls down to the ground.
Whoa, you killed the Borg?
Yeah, he messed it up.
Amazing. Amazing.
You see this one kind of gets scared. She moves over to here and starts trying to open the door, but it's locked. The Camros.
Good. Let's give it a shot. I go sound surrender
Okay.
in Goblin.
Give me a persuasion check or an intimidation check. Either one's good.
Charisma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they don't care for you.
I squeal.
Reuben.
Surrender.
I see him fail, and I go. I try to do the same. I say, "Come on, you guys don't have to do this. Just leave. Like you can find somewhere else to go." And yeah, basically, I just try to tell them to stand with the.
The one's gonna try to attack the guy here. Guy's gonna
Do I
miss.
have to roll?
They already ignored the last one. They're gonna ignore yours too.
Oh wow, I just wasted my time.
This one's gonna miss you, Reuben. Shoot Trooper's gonna try to take another shot. Unfortunately, it's gonna miss too. And this guy's gonna take his nice big two-handed sword. Unfortunately, it misses as well. And the warg is dead. This Trooper's gonna go for Reuben again. And it's gonna hit for another 6 points of damage. 5. This nail is magical. It just keeps hitting you, Reuben.
Seriously.
That's amazing.
Fine. I need to dip in the center pool.
Okay, Norian.
My turn. Okay, I'm gonna hit. Is this guy over here in which spot?
Sorry.
Oh, he's within range of you. These guys have probably started their turns in place, so
Yeah.
they're gonna roll to get out. 13's your DC.
Sorry, just double check in here. Yeah.
Okay, so this guy manages to get out of it. So roll 2d6.
Spell saving 8. Yeah.
Oh, that guy's
11 doesn't. So.
Yeah, I know.
12.
So roll me 2d6 to do the damage.
2d6. Not 12. Come on. Oh my goodness. Alright, hold on, give me a second here. Gotta press the arrows. Boom.
7, cool. So that's gonna deal what about 3 points of damage to the guy with the big sword.
Yep.
And it's gonna deal 7 points of damage to this guy, burning him alive. He kind of starts running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Eventually hits his head on the throne and falls down the ground. This one, noticing they can't open, she's gonna go ahead and charge for Norian. Miss though. The Camros.
This little guy right here is a terrible human being, so I'm gonna hit him with Ray of Fire.
Cool.
He's a goblin, of course he's a terrible human.
Yeah, you hit.
Guys, what happened with my turn?
I thought you. Oh, I guess nothing. Yeah, go ahead. You started talking, and then somebody else started doing stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, I was gonna hit this guy, but I think you already hit it.
Yeah, he hit him, but he hit him for 1 damage.
Okay.
So he's still alive.
That's the first hand. That's an 11. Does it hit?
11 misses. He blocks
Okay.
it with his brilliant looking sword.
Awesome. And the second hand, 14.
However, with your second hand, you have drive it deep into him.
Okay, that's a D8 plus 3.
Oh, nice.
And as you do so, you kind of see the lights leave his eyes as he drops the sword onto the warg's body, falls down to the ground.
Cool. Okay, now you can keep going.
Okay, the Camros just flamed that guy during that battle. Reuben, you're up.
Cool.
You have this nail that keeps jamming into the same spot.
I know. And so I basically take my concentration off
Cool.
the ball, so the ball disappears, and I then hit nail face over here.
Oh, you don't need the concentration is something you do like in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just can't have two
Oh.
concentrations up at once.
Oh, right.
That's
sure.
that's what that means.
Alright.
But it doesn't matter. No one's going to go near that thing for a while.
No, that's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna hit this person with my mace.
Cool. Give me a roll.
A boom.
Ooh, nice. How are you going to do it though? You going to do damage? That's good.
Yeah, let's see.
Oof. You just kind of plop it down onto her head, and it just once again it replaces her head. Her neck has now a
Nothing
mace at the top,
personal.
and her body goes limp and falls down.
After that, I then kind of move over here.
Sure, yeah, you can move.
The camera
Now,
symbol.
this one's gonna get an attack of opportunity though with her little pan.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, the only time.
Oh yeah. You notice that the nail was stuck in you, and that one basically smacks the nail deeper in.
Oh, I said, are you kidding me?
It's
Are you
surgery.
kidding me?
Yeah. So yeah, the trooper here is going to try to attack Norian, and the other trooper, I believe, is dead. The shoot trooper is still on fire, but is going to try to take one more shot at Reuben, missing completely. This one's dead. This one's dead. Norian. Okay, so the trooper, he's going to.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
What about disadvantage?
So Norian, go ahead.
So he rolled.
Oh. Guys,
Oh,
sorry, it was
so
I rolled for
13
the first hand.
Yeah, it hits.
And the second hand.
That one's gonna miss though.
Okay, let's roll the damage for the first one.
4 points damage. Who are you attacking?
The guy in front of me, sir.
Cool. Yeah. You managed to slice him good with one of your blades. The Camros.
We'll go with one. And damn, this guy's still alive.
Yep. He's a trooper.
He's on fire. And
A
he's
trooper, rather.
Reuben got him, so I'm gonna kill this guy. Hit him with ray of fire.
Sounds good.
1d8 and roll 1d4 for overtime.
Cool. He starts on. She starts on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, and Reuben.
Okay. Actually, I only have a few spells that I can use. So I'm probably just gonna run up to him
Cool.
and hit him with my mace.
Cool. Sounds good.
Okay. Yes.
You give him a good smack. His head ends up behind the wall, beside the wall, and it just kind of splatters against it. Just turn to raspberry jam.
The ass-kicking cleric.
Yeah. Essentially. For Sahadine. The trooper's gonna try to attack the Camros, but misses. Trooper is dead. Norian.
Let's go for the guy that's in front of me again.
Sounds good.
First hand. That's
it's a hit.
16.
That's it.
The other one's a 10. I think the
Miss,
second
yeah.
one misses.
That misses.
Okay, first hand it is. Again, 4.
4 damage. Yep, you managed to kill her.
Oh, cool.
Just enough.
This last one's going to attempt to run.
Nope.
I'll use my reaction to try to hit him.
You can try.
Oh, do I have to run it?
A 20 was her trying to get through you. That would be very hard to beat.
Do I have to get a...
Do just go ahead and attack her. Feel free to attack her as she tries to go through.
Attack her. Okay.
Yeah, attack her
First
through.
hand. 22.
22. Yeah, you decapitate her with that hand as you go through.
Oh.
Like, even with the fact that it's only a 9, she was going through your space.
wait.
So.
Like
So-
her head stays where it is, and then
Yeah,
her body
essentially, her body continues to run, proving the fact that goblins do not need a head to function. So it continues to run until eventually hits this wall back here, and that basically falls down. But it doesn't know it's on the ground, so you can see it's still trying to run.
Oh my god, it's like those broken walking wind-up toys.
Oh.
Okay. Alright.
So, first of all, I'm gonna try to loot that dagger or whatever he was wearing.
This one here.
Yeah.
Okay. That was Nick. You pick up this long sword, and you can see it actually is quite ornate. But as you kind of start brushing your fingertips against the side, you can see that it's clearly, like, despite its quality, it's not masterwork. Like, somebody didn't take the time to make this as sharp and as deadly as they could have.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, the camera kind of takes a look over it, and you can clearly see it. This is a sword of Zen. Usually rewarded to higher level Master Zen.
So, can I don't know, Arcana, see if it's magical or something?
Okay, you kind of grab it. You begin holding your hand over it and kind of taking it, brushing it back and forth. And Norian and Reuben can look at him, and you can see his hands start to vibrate wildly as he confirms that yes, indeed, this does have some sort of magical property to it.
That sounds interesting.
Can he appraise it and see what it does, or is it?
The camera. If he thinks he can, he'd have to take out some residuum and use it on it.
Okay.
I have 9 left. So
I
alright.
say let's figure that out later. We've got
Yeah, that's
the door to bust in.
okay. So I hand the sword over to Norian and I say, keep it safe. We'll find out its magical properties.
You can see that there is a case or something to hold it in. Like it's the way it's shaped, it wouldn't be able to fit in a normal sheath. It requires certain areas to be buttoned up. But you can see
okay, but
yeah.
so you fit in a normal sheet, but it has something to put it in.
Yeah. It has its own sheath to be used.
Oh, okay.
So it would be a medium item. It's a long sword.
Medium.
And
Okay. The
Master
part
Zen.
is
You just put MOZ.
I don't have any space for that.
Oh, well, you can drop your current sword.
I could, but what if it's bad? Actually, I used the rope for something, didn't I?
On my utility belt, I have an empty sack. I mean, I could take that off.
Yeah. I mean, I just lost my healer skin. I can hold it for you if you want.
That'd be pretty awesome. Thank you.
So you give to them. Or one of them. Whichever.
Ornate Zen sword.
Actually, let's do the other way around. I'm gonna get that, and I'll give him my old sword. It's a long sword as well.
Cool.
So well, you know, we can try that.
Norian sword.
Yeah,
Alright,
so
so
we
let's
have
take this door down.
Okay.
Okay.
I throw my arm around Norian and I'm like, let's go.
Very good.
Basically go on Norian's back at this point. Norian gives it a swift kick open, and it reveals this.
Oh, what the fuck?
It appears to be some sort of bedroom. It smells like goblin here. You can see that there are stacks of bunk beds, and there are various on the ground. There are various little places where you can sleep.
So, very, very slowly, as fast as I can go, I start walking in.
Cool.
Okay, my bad.
Are these like sleeping bags?
Yeah, they are sleeping bags.
So
do we notice any of them, bulky?
Most of them are bulky, but it's most likely because of the cold atmosphere and the fact that there are slits that can't be closed in the wall. So this room is pretty cold.
So I instantly look around. Would I have to give a perception to see if there's any way you could leave this room?
Give me a perception check. That would be smart.
/ roll d20. That is wisdom, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You don't see any ways you could escape, but you do see a small shivering goblin underneath the bottom bunk bed.
Okay. I'll come over here and see if I can grab the goblin by the leg or something and bring it up.
You kind of approach, and you see a little shaking hand kind of come out with little bits of silver and copper in it.
I immediately interrupt and
kind of
Reuben,
offering
shut
it
the
up.
door.
Yep, shutting.
Says what, John?
It's basically, it doesn't say anything, but you just see this little hand with about 5 pieces of silver and about 10 pieces of copper, just shaking as it kind of reaches out to you.
Are you trying to extort me? Okay.
It's working.
Well, no, I'll just throw the bunk beds away or something.
That would be difficult to do. We should just grab him out. You can just grab his hand and pull him out.
Okay, I'll just grab the hand and push him.
Okay. You grab him by the wrist and you basically hold him up there and you're don't kill me.
We will.
He's now basically right there. His bow's on his back. You see there's a couple of arrows back there.
So I just summoned Mage Hand to like take his bow off of him.
Oh, done. Yeah, easily.
Good. Motherfucker.
Please don't kill me.
Girl.
The girl is just, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're talking about an elven girl. Where is she?
He kind of sighs and goes, okay, I know where she is.
Alright, where?
Speak or die.
He said, oh, don't kill me. There's a clan. There's another, what do they call them? Another goblin clan.
I'm listening.
It's just, I can take you. I can show you where they are.
You can, but what's their name?
What?
What's the clan's name?
Oh, he says it's the Nailbiter clan.
The Nailbiter clan. Why would they have the girl?
Pretty nervous. They bite nails.
Yeah.
He kind of shrugs. Says, I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
He kind of starts squealing and says, I don't know. Okay, I saw them take her.
Blood, I'm about to resort to violent matters if you don't start telling the truth, boy.
He says that I am telling the truth.
Alright. No, not yet.
Is there any way you can show us on a map where they are?
He kind of looks back at the rooms where he killed all his friends. He's like, okay, fine, but you owe me.
Oh, we don't owe you anything. You're the one that kidnapped this girl.
You see his face get really serious as he kind of takes one hand that he puts on your helmet, and he says, if you don't do what I want, you'll never find her. He says, I have as much leverage as you right now.
That's sass.
Alright, so I get the Mage Hand to like flick the bow somewhere over here, and I just go and like smack him across the back of the head with the Mage Hand.
Cool. Okay. Well, your Mage Hand can't do that much damage. It's more like a toop. He goes, yeah.
See? Don't play that game.
He says that.
Okay, you can show us where she is.
This is good, but you owe me one thing.
What is it?
And what would that be?
He says, I need you to get me to the Iron Descent.
What for?
Why? Why do you want to do that?
He continues on and says, you've killed most of the people here. When the leader comes back and I'm still here, that's not going to be great. I'll get executed.
So when's the leader coming back?
He looks outside and says, no, he's been gone for a while. He should be back any moment, really. Or that if he came here an hour earlier, I would have said the same thing.
Okay, we can show you to the Iron Descent after you show us where the girl is.
Yeah, we could take you there.
You take us to her.
He says Iron Descent first. He says, I am honorable. You can trust me. And he gives out. You see him give a smile with a bunch of missing teeth.
I don't even want to see that.
I say, give me a minute. I gotta go visit the placentas real quick. Yeah.
Okay. You gonna drop him, or you still holding this in your hand?
I'm still holding the guy.
I say,
wait.
we did,
I know you took the bow away, right?
We restrain him.
Yeah, I took the bow away from him. Let's just make sure he has no weapons, and then tie him down, throw him in a sack, and drag him with us.
He says, that's not the deal.
Oh no, we're gonna take you there.
Yeah, we didn't say the.
Yeah,
don't want to escape him.
He says, I can give you treasure.
What kind of treasure?
He says half.
Half of what?
The treasure.
What treasure?
What are you, stupid? Nah.
So no, you still have some spare rope?
By Azarath's Ocean.
Yeah, I didn't throw it away. That's why
He kind of looks over to the cleric, and he says, if you promise to let me go on my own, then I'll let you. I'll show you the treasure.
I don't think this guy's
Why are you
gonna
looking
point.
at me? I said I
say you're not
don't
talking
say-
to the cleric.
I
You're talking to Norian and Vic. What's our names? What's your name?
Fiero.
So you say Fiora from Shrek?
Fiero.
Fiero.
Said Fiora.
Terrible.
Look, you show us the Elven Girl, you keep the treasure, and you go to the Iron Descent. Simple as that.
Sounds good. He says, "No, let me go."
All right, show us the girl.
She says, "I can't. She's the Nailbiter clan. You fool! I said that."
Okay, where's the clan?
I'll tell you when we get the ascent. Open your freaking man. Fighters have low intelligence, don't they? He kind of looks over to Reuben and Vicamros. He kind of just shrugs like, "Man, fighters."
Yo, Shaheem's had sessions with me. He knows I don't play this shit. I would have killed this goblin by now. Yeah.
I just kind of grab him by the collar. He's like, all right, let's go. But like, I kind of just like have a firm grip on his collar. So I just drag him out there.
Okay, you drag him out to about here.
Yeah.
He kind of brushes you off, and he kind of walks over to the warg, and you see him start undoing the harness.
What are you doing?
He says, this thing wasn't made for wargs, it was made for orcs. And you see him, he undoes it, and you see it's basically kind of like a backpack that's meant for holding people. And he says, so which one is going to wear this?
Wait.
Which one is what?
He says, well, I'm not walking up there. It's a long journey, and I got tiny, look at my little legs. How am I supposed to get up there?
By putting one foot in front of the other.
Alright, I'll carry him.
Okay, you got a backpack on?
Yeah.
This is going to replace the backpack.
What's that?
No. Can I take him on my hand instead of the backpack?
He really wants to go by this mode of transportation.
Oh my god.
I say,
not
why don't we just
carrying-
tie him up by the legs and drag him? That sounds like a much better idea.
He said, well, it sounds like you're not getting my treasure then.
Who's a fuck? Who cares about the treasure? You want the girl, and you want the Iron Descent. Am I right?
And dragging me,
common goal.
if you get me to the Iron Descent by dragging me up there, I'm gonna lie when I tell you where she is.
Bud.
You get me up there the way I want to get up there, and we'll be square.
I'm back. Guys,
Fine.
waiting on me?
I mean, there's no other way we can probably get this guy to help.
Let's see.
Vic, have you got like a backpack as well?
Okay, that's fine. I'll
Vic's
carry my
currently
backpack.
currently holding a he's wearing a cape on his back.
Yeah, and a broken
Okay.
leg.
No.
I don't
So,
think I carry too much weight. So.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want, you can put your backpack and carry it in one hand essentially.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna
yeah.
say. I'll take the backpack off. I'll make sure he doesn't have anything besides the
Yeah, first
whatever I'll
one.
use to
Yeah.
carry him. And
Yep, he jumps onto your back.
Wait, what is he wearing right now?
He's wearing some standard clothes. He's got a little cloth hat. He probably fashioned himself. You can see he's got a small quiver of arrows on his lower back. He's got a little sack.
So,
Oh, by the way, did we get the bow? Okay.
I go up to him and I take the quiver with the arrows off and a little sack. So you're not carrying anything while you're on his back.
He says,
Yeah,
"Well,
man.
I guess you're not finding the girl then." He kind of crosses his arm and says, "I want my bow and my arrows."
Well, you're not having either.
Well, I guess you're gonna have trouble finding the Nailbiter clan.
I said.
okay,
we'll
guys, do you
hold
mind
it
if I
for-
kill him?
We could kill
Break
him.
his leg.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. We can break his legs.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the little elf girl's gonna have her legs broken too. A couple times
wait,
probably.
Wait, add a game real quick. What's so important about this elf girl? Because I don't really care about saving her.
Reuben, yeah, who doesn't care about saving her? Black Spare
Me, man.
or Norian?
Norian and
Yeah, I kind of care about saving her. I want to.
Yeah. I'd say Vicamros, you probably definitely wouldn't care.
Yeah, I
But,
don't know. And
I think-
I'm about
I
to
think-
kill this guy.
I think the other two would care though,
Oh my god.
which is why Also, you got a broken leg. You're in no position to do.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with any of this shit.
Okay, let's make a deal. You'll keep the arrows. We'll have the bow, and if something comes up, we'll throw you the bow. You can use it. Okay, we'll have it by hand, but you can't have it well.
He says in the highly likely event that he needs to bolt out of the lair because you guys get attacked or something. He would like to be able to get out.
Okay, I say in Goblin, just between me and him, because I don't think anybody else can understand it. I say, bro, I'm gonna fucking kill you if you don't cooperate. Simple as that.
He says, go ahead, and then you guys will never find the girl. And he says this in common, by the way. And you know, which will call then that'll be fine. He's playing this very, very tough like that.
And Goblin, I say I could give a shit about the girl.
Then why are you here?
I just want to see you suffer. That's why I'm here. And I
bring
rub
it.
my hands together.
He kind of says, bring it on with his little hands. Kind of gives you that like, come at me, bro, kind of thing.
I kind of just like go to the placenta room and just splash some on my wounds. Like,
Okay, sure. Yeah, give me a hit dice. There's a free hit dice essentially.
I really want to kill this. I look over. Norian, do you really care about this girl?
I do, but this guy's really annoying. And
Yeah.
I don't want to risk my life having a guy with a bow and arrow that's an enemy in my back.
And we don't even
To
trust.
make-
He says, whoa, who says we're enemies? I thought we were trusted friends here. You're getting me to the ascent, and I'm helping you find the girl.
Yeah, I've dealt with Geronimo.
We're a team at this point.
What if we just tie you up and leave you here and wait for the leader?
Can we just
and,
keep him? Let's just keep him. And can we, like, if we gag him, and then just have him.
He says, no, you're not gagging me. If you gag me, I ain't
Look,
telling you
you
what
get
to
what
do.
you want under one condition.
What's that?
We gotta travel, and you gotta carry this chicken with you.
He says, okay. He
You have
takes.
to hold the chicken at all times. If the chicken drops, there's gonna be some
He
problems.
says, no problem. He takes the chicken, and you see it he ties it to his back. He says, let's do this. Okay, my deal's done. Now, give me my bow and arrows.
Okay.
And he climbs onto your back.
That chicken falls though, you're done.
What's the other?
Chicken to his leg?
It's tied to his whatchamacallit.
Back.
Oh, his back. I mean,
Yeah, not his leg. It's tied to his harness
I'm pretty sure
essentially.
you meant it as in, you know, if he drops it, he's gonna use both his hands.
That's
But if
that's
if it's
that's
on his
what
back-
that's how you meant it. But he instantly was like, okay, I'll just tie it to my body. It's now being held by me.
All right.
So
Okay,
he
every
found a
time I
way
kill
around
something-
your little thing.
Smarmy bastard.
he breaks both his legs.
Swear
Would
to
torture would be evil, right?
Most certainly.
I'm sorry, I'm lawful. No, you know. I'm sorry.
I'm neutral, man. That's
I'm not good.
Ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Ruben, you neutral?
No, man, I'm like lawful stupid.
All right,
Well,
just stay out.
well, I
Just
don't
stay
think it matters
outside.
anyway. I think
Did you say
in,
lawful stupid?
Lawful good is lawful stupid.
okay. In any case, I break both his legs anyway.
I'm neutral.
You're gonna break his legs.
Yeah.
Okay, Reuben and Vic, you gonna stand by and watch it?
I'll be like, it's
I'm
okay. I
gonna
can heal
laugh
him.
hysterically as it happens.
I can heal him. I said I can heal you. So
You can't heal broken bones. If you could, the cameras would be okay right now.
Yeah,
That's
I would.
true. I said I'm pretty good with first aid, dude.
So this guy has no problem with us breaking his legs.
Well, he thinks you won't, and he says if you do break his legs, then he's not gonna tell you where the girl is.
Shatter him.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna stop me or?
No. I'm gonna encourage it.
I say no, but again, it's 2 against 1, so I'm just like, yeah.
I make the sound of clapping hands in a rowdy crowd with my ghost out, and I say, "Let's get it on."
Okay, legs broken.
Okay, you rip him off your back, you break his legs, he screams out, he takes his bow and arrow, he's gonna take a shot at you.
Blood, why he's on the floor?
Yep. He's on the floor, I'm gonna make him prone.
We already gave him the bow. I thought we weren't gonna do that.
Yeah, I
until
threw
he
his
was-
bow like.
Okay.
No, you returned his bow to him and then he jumped on his back and he was like, yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
I'm excited. And then now you're breaking his legs. So he's gonna try to shoot specifically at Norian.
Okay.
Boop. With a 21.
Whoa, that actually hits.
Lands between your armor, deals 6 points of damage to you.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
come on.
Alright, Scott.
Alright.
Yep, now Norian, you can go.
Let's just
I go?
disarm him.
Yeah, you can go.
Alright, I'll chop both his arms.
You gonna chop off both his arms?
Yeah, I have two,
Sounds good. You focus, you chop off his arms. I'm gonna make you roll for it. You can see his eyes start to go. He starts to get woozy, and you can see him just kind of fade out.
So let's tourniquet him and keep him alive. No arms, no legs. He can't run. He can't hide.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. All right,
Yeah,
so we got our.
Okay.
PhD.
So he's bleeding out. What's happening?
I
Cleric's gonna
cast
heal.
healing word on him.
You cast healing word on him. Okay, you cast it. He still is bleeding out well.
I said we tourniquet him, yeah. Get a bunch of rags from all these goblins and we patch him up. Dip his little stubs in
Wait,
the placenta.
The healing word doesn't do anything.
You kind of see light kind of gleam into his eyes, but you see blood still splattering out of his giant holes in his body.
I use
Wait, if he's still conscious?
He's barely conscious.
Tourniquet?
Okay, where? Huh?
Fuck it, I start walking to get rags and make a tourniquet.
Okay, you start taking dirty clothes off people, and you got dirty clothes now.
Predigestation to clean them up, can I do that?
It wouldn't. It was only temporarily cleaned. It wouldn't be actually cleaned.
I'd say soak it and then in the placenta.
I don't think we have time for that.
So just put it there. It doesn't matter if he gets an infection. Go.
Yeah, just put it there. So, hand them to Reuben, because he knows what he's doing.
Cool. You give him to Reuben.
Yep, use my first aid skills.
Cool. Give me a medicine check.
That's pretty good. That's always int, isn't it?
Yep.
+2 and a 1.
Okay. You start wrapping it around it, but you can see it's still squirting out. With his eyes, you see him kind of put his head against the wall. You see a little smirk kind of go on his face for a second, then goes away as light leaves his eyes.
Baby back, bitch. Right before he does. Those are the last words he hears. And,
I said, jeez, guys, come on. Like,
I said, wait, don't put him against the wall. The chick. Oh, the chicken. Is the chicken still okay?
You can still hear a little bit of barking from back there.
Okay, we
No.
gotta save the chicken.
You can officially now assume that the elf girl is as good as dead.
Mm.
You have no leads or contacts to find her. Besides
Well,
the fact
he said
that
the
you
nail biter clan.
nail biter clan.
Yeah, exactly. I already
That
know.
was you remember that you're in the spear biter clan. That was most likely a lie.
Oh man, I thought we could already we could find the clan.
no, we were in the spear biter, man.
Well,
It's a
I
nail
mean,
biter. That sounds like a wussy ass tribe.
we haven't checked these two towers over here.
Yeah, but Fiero was the only one who actually knew who the girl was.
Oh. Well, tough balls. Let's go. I
Yeah.
throw my hand around Nori and I said, it'll be okay, pal. We'll find another elven girl for you.
I shed a little tear, but
Now, if I was there, I could help you guys out.
You guys realize that, like, I mean, out of game, I really don't care about this girl. I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, for your character, you shouldn't care. 'Cause
Yeah, I don't.
Your character's kind of wouldn't care right now, as he limps around with his broken leg.
Can I go into the kitchen and see if there are any empty jars?
I say, I'm pretty
Empty
hungry.
jars? You see there are jars you could probably make empty.
Yeah,
well,
well,
I cared. But the thing is, I didn't think he was gonna say anything worthwhile.
I'm
Well-
making empty. I genuinely thought he would have actually helped us, as annoying as he was.
I didn't trust him for a minute.
There's a little icon that once he was actually put on your back, I was going to start using.
Oh, he's dead now.
I thought it was
This
gonna
one
be
here.
like Banjo Kazooie.
Oh,
I'm serious. It was gonna be like that.
by the way,
Banjo-Kazooie.
John.
Somebody.
Yeah. Did I notice anything in particular? I used the weird sword we found.
Yeah, you using the sword, and you notice that if you were to continue using this weapon, you'd probably have to kill yourself. It's poorly made. It's not balanced. This clearly wasn't made for a fighter. It's yeah. You think this was made just to be looked at and not used, which disappoints you because it was clearly made by a master.
I kind of interrupt a little bit and I say, well, he did say something about treasure and a leader arriving, so we should probably hustle.
Yeah. Well, I switched my weapon with you again. I have my actual longsword. I don't know what do you want to do with the other one.
I kind of collect some of the placenta, we put it in a jar.
Yeah, you
Okay,
really
cool.
like that placenta.
I'm just like, I'm not drinking it.
Yeah, I want to use it on my recent wound. Do I get any?
Yeah. You get to use a hit dice, or rather, you get to use a free one. You're gonna adopt the goblin.
I adopt the goblin baby.
So you're gonna take it out into the cold. Awesome. You're gonna have a cold, frozen goblin on you.
That worm has a hat. Yeah. Nah, chill. I'll
Okay.
let them grow up so we can.
So Vic, you're holding the sword right now, right?
I'm holding the sword.
You're holding that Norian gave you the ornamented sword, I'm assuming.
Oh shit! Apparently, I'm holding a sword. Yeah.
So he kind of gives it back to you. Do you actually want to start checking out what's used for us?
Well, yeah. I'll rub some of my magics on it, although I assume it's probably like a spell sword.
Yeah, you take it out and you start rubbing it, and you notice instantly as you rub it up and down that there are 3 specific ruins that begin to glow. You can see them glowing. They're glowing a bright blue. Yeah, and in addition, you can kind of tell that the edge of the blade begins to sharpen, as if there's some sort of magical enhancement on it to make them sharper.
Can I use my residue, arcana, history, anything to see what's going on?
Well, you don't have to use an Arcana check to know that this is a weapon, obviously owned by someone important, or someone who is at least higher than your station, who was given the sword or created the sword, and I definitely think it would be useful. You couldn't exactly use spells through it, but it was it definitely has the capacity, especially with the 3 ruins, to be able to cast spells itself. Probably in the hands of anyone who is attuned to it.
Alright, so at a game, would it give me my +2 back?
No, it would not. It would give you a +1 to attack with it.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Shit, I have a sack on my utility belt.
Well, once again, this is a longsword. Can you even use longswords?
Let me check, actually.
I don't think you
I
can.
doubt it.
Yeah, you can't. I'm fairly certain.
Longsword. No, I cannot. I'm not proficient.
You do know Norian can use longswords, though, as he currently keeps one on him.
Yo,
Yeah, but
Norris,
wasn't that gonna kill myself if I?
Well, you gotta kill yourself because it wasn't sharp. But if you learn that it was magically sharpened,
Yeah.
then you'd
Yeah,
probably be like, "Hey."
Norian
so I
learned
could
that.
teach Norian how to sharpen it himself, or what? I have to do it?
You'd have to you would have to attune the weapon to his soul.
Oh, that's easy. I do that, every now and then. So
You actually have done that before.
yeah, I know. So
Yeah.
so we'll give that a shot later. But I don't tell him anything yet.
Oh, you don't? Because you could
Thanks, bad.
you could potentially do it right here while you guys are.
Yeah, but the leader's gonna be coming anytime soon, according to this guy. So
Yeah, we
I
could
kinda
probably
wanna-
run.
yeah, I want to bounce.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds good. I'm sorry, John. Did I get anything back? Did you say something about a hit die? I wasn't.
Oh yeah, you get to roll a hit dice to see how much you get back.
Oh, okay.
Blood, yo, that's foul. I'm holding secrets back.
Let me see what the other one was. Constitution +3. Okay.
Yeah. I thought the other wing was incompetent. I thought Ruby was, but this one's taking the cake so far.
It's not that we're incompetent. It's just that goblin was a dick.
Yeah, and he had a reason to be. He had
That's
power.
not how a hostage situation works. He's supposed to shut his mouth and do what we say.
He had the hostage though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't care.
So he was the one with the hostage. So it was a hostage situation. You guys should have shut up and did what he wanted because he
I
had
don't
the
care.
hostage.
Nobody stopped me from being an asshole though. Nobody was
Well,
like,
it was
chill.
Norian who broke his leg. So
Yeah,
at
Norian's the
that
one who
point, At that
But
point,
didn't
it was
Peter
really
know
screwed
where
up.
the girl is at?
She's something. We got lied to. No, she's dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
I truly wanted to save the girl, but seriously, I didn't know if he was telling me the truth or not or anything. So I thought he
by the
really
way-
would just wanted to get the hell away. So
You know, we could have done an inside check, but that would have been too much work.
A roll would have been work.
Yeah.
So
You
yeah.
guys
So
don't have any clues about her whereabouts at all?
No,
What's-
it like I don't know
So
what
we
the
have the clan name, but
yeah, Fiero was your only clue, and you have all that he gave to you. That's all you have.
Oh wait, yeah, his little sack. Did it have anything? useful
You
inside?
open up and you find a silver piece. You think that he was holding out on you when he was offering you guys the
That
silver.
dirty whore. So I pocket that silver piece. Like it's all good.
Cool.
Now I have one silver piece.
So I pick up like the bow that was left here.
Cool. pick up a short
Is it
bow.
in good condition or is it like a crappy piece of crap?
It's good enough for now.
Is it short bow or a long bow?
Short bow.
Okay.
Short bow.
Yeah. Norian and Reuben kind of enter the room. They see Vicamro's kind of holding this glowing sword.
Oh, hey guys, boom, I sheath it. Let's ride before the leader gets here.
Okay, cool. Let's get going then.
No questions asked. All right.
I'm
I
just
like it.
cool.
Yeah,
Glowing sword.
I can't wait until we go. Let's go. I want to. Do I see anything on the other goblins or something? Any of the other dead guys? That's
Yeah, we
important.
pretty much-
Just a quick look, really.
You can do a search check to kind of check through their pockets. Besides that, you see nothing about it.
Well, I really see nothing about it.
Yeah, you can't find anything.
Yeah, the
Okay.
chicken. Did I take the chicken?
Sure, but chicken's gonna be a large item.
Okay. Large balls. I'm just
And-
gonna hold
and
them in
it-
my hands for now. My hands are pretty empty.
It's gonna make a lot of noise if someone is actually coming. I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I would. It's a chicken.
Well, I mean, I plan on eating them on the road.
You have to cook them. You get salmonella.
Yeah, only I can eat them.
That's not real in D&D. Come on.
You'd be surprised.
God damn it. Fine. You're free, chicken, and I just like let them go.
Yo, that girl
It
died for
starts
now.
going in a circle.
Okay.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's get out of here. Yeah.
All right. Before we leave, I scoop it back up, and you guys let me limp. All right. Cool.
yeah.
You're stuck back there going 5 feet per round.
Kind of forgot about it. Oh, of course I put my backpack back.
Yeah.
What if the chicken was the girl?
No, I actually picked it up. I'm still holding it.
Yeah. You're gonna eat the girl. Okay, what direction you guys want to go? You want
Well, I
to...
want to check these two real quick.
What do?
Over here to the right.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
just check those guard towers
cool.
just in case.
Yeah, you go over here.
Okay.
alright.
No.
What?
Vicaros, you're still going really slow.
Oh no, Reuben helped me. I mean,
Oh,
Norian
here. That's right. They helped you.
Yeah. That's with me.
Yo, y'all be foul if you didn't help me. I'm crying.
You'd cry,
I just opened the door.
Okay, you open the door, just kind of swing it open, and you kind of see 3 goblins kind of just look at you.
Instantly yell surrender to the ghost sound.
Yeah.
Fire!
I can surrender.
They basically try to attack you. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's the. You kind of see Vicamros. He kind of opens up his palm to do a blast at him, as it kind of zooms into his eyes.
Blood. He said it dramatically zooms into my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna take you guys over to the past.
Whoa!
Ooh.
What the hell is this?
But you see Vicamros in the where is it?
Yo, I wasn't informed.
Yeah.
No.
Like you already know this, dude.
Oh, this music is sick. I need a link.
Okay. You see Vicamros with 2 of his adept buddies from the masked Zen. They're kind of pushing him forward. Like, we gotta go, buddy. The main chambers just had us keep going.
Sure. So what's going on?
They say there's some stupid petty tower is trying to get what's the word? They're trying to get recognition and more funding.
So
This is fast. You can't die.
so we do the usual, right?
T kind of laughs as yes. Just watch and watch these guys get insulted. 1 second here.
Yo, I don't know what's going on, but I'm playing along. This is some sick music.
The door opens up, and you can hear the laughter ahead of you by this man over here. And these guys kind of walk in, and they take positions.
Me too. Yeah.
Holy
You kind of look over the edge, and you see there appears to be multiple bards. You see one kind of handsome one looking in the middle. I see he's holding a silver guitar. You see a girl over here. She's holding a little flute. She's got kind of dark hair, and she's got that kind of skin is kind of brown. She's probably from the desert, from somewhere south. And you'll see a dwarf carrying a pair of drums and a pair of sticks. And I hear this one laugh and say, "How could you possibly think that your petty tower could match one of ours?" And it looks down at Deadrick.
Just give us a second chance.
You couldn't possibly deserve a second chance. We've given you 20 years, and you've proven that your bardic sorcery is not possibly viable. You kind of look. I'm sorry. The camera kind of looks over, and you can see over here is this is the four elements who use the four elements essentially. This is the Tower of the Four, and this is the Tower of the White Dawn. The room is kind of lit in addition to two large braziers held by large statues, and you see it everywhere on the walls. There are these tiny blue crystals that kind of give the room that blue tinge. Continue, Deadrick. As he says, there's no way your tower could possibly be viable. And he kind of laughs.
Look, I swear to you, this tower means a whole lot to me. We could make a deal with you. Whatever it is, we'll make it happen.
You hear this guy up here say, I'm afraid, son, sentimental value does not prove worth, especially not for funding from the Tower of the Three.
Oh, what if I did something heroic?
They laugh and say, what could you possibly do? Are you speaking, and this one kind of interrupts, are you speaking of a trial by combat?
Oh my god.
Deal.
He laughs, and you see this one kind of get ready to jump over.
Yo.
You can see he's basically, it's a large giant just wreathed in flame, holding a massive fiery mallet.
Gentlemen.
Your eyes kind of open wide, and at this point you see this one kind of yell, "Stop!" You can see he's wearing a skull mask. He's holding a book. It's kind of glowing and ruined. He says that this petty bard does not deserve to fight Solarius. As he points over to this, and he kind of looks back and he sees Valcamro. Says he could not defeat a single one, even one of our adepts. And he kind of grabs Valcamros and brings it forward.
Yo, what I get myself into?
He says that if you wish to challenge us, you may challenge one of our lowest rank, and you shall still be defeated.
Damn straight.
The tower is about it's about 30 feet off the ground, and he kind of casts Featherfall on you.
And I gracefully float down.
Yep. Whoa! And you land there. Ivy says to Deadrick, "My love, are you sure you can do this?"
It's like, I got this.
They back up.
Yo.
I want to watch this.
Why am I fighting?
I want to watch this.
Can I get a fill in here, or am I just gonna blindly kill Deadrick? Yeah.
If you want, I can fill in for you.
Yeah, please.
Okay, cool. So you kind of take your cloak and kind of throw it off. And you got all this tight black clothing underneath you. But you can see your hair. Your hair is kind of your hair's kind of short and shaggy, and you got your little mask attached to your face. You kind of reach over to the side of the wall, and you see a little mage hand fly out and grabs onto a staff that's in the wall. It comes back and it brings it to you. You kind of clutch it in both hands, and you kind of turn to Deadrick and just say, "Come on."
Okay, but I still have no idea why I'm fighting. You know?
Oh, you're fighting him because you were asked to.
Okay, that's so I just kiss ass. And, all right.
Essentially, you don't have to kill him.
Oh.
In fact, you probably can.
Wait, what do I have at this present time?
You have a silver masterwork guitar.
So let's go, Petty Bard. Yeah.
A silver masterwork what?
Guitar.
Oh yeah, that. Oh. I know what I'm gonna do.
Got so much confidence too.
I get wrecked.
Nah.
Last
No,
one
you
if you
don't.
smash it on his head.
So wait, I'm using the spells that I learned today, right?
You can pretty much use any spell you have.
Oh. As long as it's within my level?
Essentially.
Okay.
Alright, I play Thunder Wave directly at them.
You have to roll initiative first.
Alright. Done.
Both of you should roll initiative.
Up to my level. I'm level 2. Yo, what's up with this rock?
You're level 3. This is your guys' battle music.
Oh wait, I'm level 3.
You're level 3, yeah. Okay, so 20 and 19, awesome. Add turn. 20, oh, no, that's a 10. 19. Okay, Vicameros. No, Deadrick, I'm sorry.
I have backwards.
I have this backwards. What do you want to do, Deadrick? So you take out your sweet guitar with your licks.
Wild stallions.
As you're on kind of a dais right now. It's about 5 feet up.
Okay. Wait, I'm elevated?
Slightly. But there's stairs basically in all directions, so.
Okay, I can still reach him. I cast Thunder Wave while playing my guitar.
Cool.
Directly at him.
You take your guitar and you kind of point at him and you blast out with a sound, and Thunder Wave flies at him. What does he need to do?
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. Roll me that, Vic.
Yo.
8. He fails.
Oh. He takes 2d8 damage.
Cool. Give me a roll.
Yo, roll 2 8s, I die.
God, I missed. Here you go.
Okay, you kind of blast him back, dealing 6 points of damage.
Alright.
Yep, the cameras, yeah.
Blood, yo, these guys gonna rape me.
Hopefully.
Are you
Alright,
not
so I like
entertained?
feel up all over myself and I throw up invisibility.
Nice. Deadrick is, now this music kind of goes silent. Where are you? As he's invisible. Deadrick, your turn.
Detect magic.
Clever.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, so you detect magic, and you start looking around, and you just see that this entire room's flooded with it.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Got it.
12. You're looking around, and you can't find him.
No.
Okay, Vicameros, you can basically appear anywhere you want.
Jesus Christ.
Here's your
Yeah. Okay. Blood. This is So I could use spells up to level 2, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna appear. Oh shit. I don't know. Right. Can I appear behind him so I get combat advantage?
Definitely. It would be a surprise attack, so anywhere you attack really would be.
Oh, then I don't want to get
Yeah.
too close. I'm gonna go like right here. This is fucking horrible. Why are you making me do this?
Because it's awesome.
You could have just totally just put like a blade.
Alright,
up to
so
nothing reappear.
I go for a shocking grasp.
He reappears Right about there. You need to be melee to shock and grasp him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
you're right.
he performs shock and grasp. Give me a roll there, Beckheros. You have advantage, by the way. Actually, no, it would be Deadrick has to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deadrick. So Deadrick, give me a roll to try to not be attacked.
Is that any specific
I think it would be
roll,
Dex.
like Constitution?
What was it, Vic? Do you know?
Or
The
Constitution?
target must succeed a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'll be nice.
Yeah. So yeah, you basically try to dodge, and you can see it basically start arcing onto your silver guitar and flowing through it. The guitar explodes on you, dealing 11 points of damage as you fly back and go prone.
Does he take the 1d8 from shopping grass?
He also takes a 1d8 from shock and grasp. Yes.
1. Yeah.
So he takes so he gets to 12. He gets there. He's now instrumentless and just kind of looking very poor.
Whoa,
Deadrick.
buddy.
Take up my sword and I do a charge attack at him.
Cool. You charge at Vecamros with your sword.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So you do it.
Yep.
You climb up the dais and you go from the sword. You roll 19.
Yep.
Cool. Roll me damage.
What kind of sword is it? Is it a D6 or D8?
It would be D6. So you basically just slice him at the side, and at this point a sort of little bubble forms around you as you start floating in the air. They say this is not a battle of martial prowess, fool. This is of magical, and you've already proved that your arcane powers are worthless. The camera kind of just walks down, kind of looks back at once, and then keeps going. Says your request is denied.
No, that's bullcrap. I said a deal.
I said denied as the bubble goes flying back, and Ivy and Mendar kind of watch you get thrown out of the room. You kind of zooms in on Deadrick's face as this is happening, until eventually
He wakes up.
Essentially, he kind of goes out of his what's the word? He stops being distracted, and you see him back on the road.
Blood.
Yeah. So you guys.
I was gonna just say, as I was flying out, I should have been like, Team Rocket slices off again.
Alright, so at a game, what's gonna happen when Deadrick and I meet?
You're a masked warrior. You wouldn't know.
Okay, good. But I would know?
Oh yeah. And you'd be like, meh. You do notice though that Deadrick, you used to buy residuum off of him. He used to sell it for cheap.
Yes.
Blood.
Yes.
Yo, it's like my drug dealer.
Essentially. Yeah. You as a student of magic, you don't have a lot of money to spend. So you look for deals wherever you can get them. So we are back to Deadrick and Reuben, Grimax, and our good friend Grievous, as you guys begin climbing up the mountain again. So what do you guys do?
I asked to look at Grievous and I asked him, so what did we expect at our ascent? Or what should we expect?
David? There's a little, I think there's something coming off here.
Hello?
There's like someone's having some kind of echo or something.
Yeah, I hear it too.
There's some static.
There's noise.
Yeah, the static.
Whose mic is that?
Hello? Is that me? No, I can hear it too.
Who just had a soda open in their back?
Alright, then it ain't me, because I had myself muted.
Okay, I think it's gone now.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gone.
it's, oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's back on again.
Oh, that's
Oh,
my
okay.
bad. Hold on.
Someone...
Okay. So you guys, the dwarves kind of start. Okay, you heard us. He's not coming. That's just Dawn's breaking this head north.
Wait, who's not coming?
Your friend, the little guy.
Oh. Well, he'll catch up eventually.
They nod and say, exactly, let's roll.
Alright, let's go.
Is it better?
Yeah, it's better.
Come on,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
So you start heading off north. Eventually you get to a point and you see there's a couple of pairs of footprints in the ground.
Going in which direction?
It is currently going up the hill. It comes from this direction.
Okay.
Okay.
You see several, about like five, six pairs.
Are there just like foot marks or boot marks or paw marks?
It seems to be a mix.
A mix, okay.
A lot of people traveling up here. Wouldn't be surprised.
One of them shrugs and says, we're pretty sure the Citrine are camped up over here.
Are they dangerous? Are they any threat?
He says to us generally, but we couldn't take them in a fight. And our masters tell us not to because they're cowards.
Well, we'll eventually talk to them, so you won't have to worry about them for now.
He
Let's
nods and
keep heading
says that's probably good. Hopefully somebody will deal with them. So you ready to continue up the path?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You continue up the path for several hours. Eventually, you reach a point. It's basically there's a large ledge, and you find what appears to be a drow.
Oh, what?
Yeah. From afar, it looks like a statue, as it kind of stands there on the edge. But as you guys approach closer and closer, you can see clearly that's it's someone who's living but standing very still in some sort of awkward manner. Sorry. Oh, that's right. It's the beginning. I think it would be Blackboard 3, yeah. No. As you guys approach, you can see in the distance there appears to be a drow. He has a you see there's a two-handed weapon. It's kind of a double-bladed weapon, but it's dug into the ground beside him. As you can see him kind of in kind of like a hawk stance, with kind of one leg over the other. Has this big grin on his face. You can see. The dwarves instantly get angry because they don't like drow. They've only ever caused trouble for him.
I presume that includes me.
You have no real anything against drow.
Okay, because I'm also a dwarf. So.
Yeah, these two dwarves in particular don't like him.
Ah, okay. I asked them, do you know him?
And they said no. But he's a drow, and they kind of ready their hammers to go beat him up.
I just say to our current two dwarf friends, maybe we should try and talk our way past this and avoid mindless combat.
They give it a sigh and say, if you feel like getting backstabbed by a drow, feel free.
Deadrick, do you want to try and negotiate?
Yeah, I'll talk to him. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have anything against humans.
Okay.
I approach.
Yeah, you can clearly see that there's a large ledge, goes down about probably 100 feet, maybe 150. As well as the mountain goes up a little bit beside you. You begin approaching the drow. You can see him in his awkward kind of position. His skin just appears to be incredibly cold.
What direction is he looking towards?
He's looking directly at the mountain.
At the mountain?
Yeah.
What do I see in the mountain? That's
You look at the mountain. You just see a mountain. You see rock.
I wave at the drow and I get his attention.
You start waving at the drow. He doesn't appear to do anything. Appears to still do the same thing he was doing. As his arms are agape, and his eyes wide.
I approach him even closer.
You approach closer, and you can see from where you are that he's trying to blink, but he just can't seem to close his eyes. As you look, you can see his black onyx eyes. They're just kind of they're just marbled with these red veins. as if incredibly strained.
Huh. Can I?
You can see this. You can see this. You can see this massive smile on his face. Do you have detect magic? Did you prepare for that? Oh, sorry, you don't have to. You're a sorceress. You don't have to.
Yes.
So you try to detect magic, and you do actually look, and you see there's some kind on him. It appears to be there's a spell on him, as if you look above him and you see it looks like a like a puppeteer strings kind of moving around.
Puppeteer strings. Where are the strings coming from?
That's just the label of the magic. That's what the magic appears to be to you.
All right. I don't want to poke him. Let's see.
Yeah, he's got this once again this big wild smile. It looks like an unnaturally wide smile.
I call out to Ragnar and I get his attention to come over here.
I do so.
You approach.
Yes.
This guy is in some sort of trance or whatever. He's been spelled by, I don't know. Can you take a look?
I examine if he's like how long he seems to have been staring there. Like,
hey, give me a medicine check.
And that would be plus wisdom or intelligence?
Intelligence.
Okay.
You kind of feel you start feeling his skin. And you go like that. He's got frostbite all over him. He was probably here from before the night.
That's hilarious. He's got frostbite, and his skin is black.
Oh my god.
You can see purple blisters basically going up and down his arms.
God.
Hey, Deadrick, do you have any like hide or something for him to warm?
I mean, I have this wolf pelt that I've been carrying around.
Yes. Why don't you use that to try and warm him up?
Alright. I take the wolf pelt off my back brace and I cover him up.
Cool. You basically slink it over his shoulders. He doesn't appear to move at all.
I stand in between him and the mountain. Does he react in any way?
Nope. You see him kind of look at you, but he looks through you.
Okay. Anyways, anything else, Deadrick?
I walk the river and I examine the water.
That's not water. If you look, it's clearly 100-foot ledge. You can see small objects down there, including trees.
Kick him.
We're not gonna kick him over. No.
Yeah, they're not Team Sapphire.
Yeah, I know.
Which now, by the way, has an awful reputation.
What? Nobody knows. Nobody survived.
That chicken did.
Oh fuck.
Chickens talk, my friend. Chickens talk.
Let me go ahead and heavily examine what's over the cliff.
You look over the cliff and you can see in a long distance away that there are it just appears to be open field or open mountain.
And one snowman.
Yeah, and one snowman. Again, you get the imagery of a happy goblin couple building a snowman. Okay, no, this is the first time you get that imagery.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about this guy, but he seems dead already. Not that I want to leave him here, but
is he actually dead?
He appears to be alive. You can see his eyes trying to close, and he's shaking all over.
Okay.
Do you have a torch?
What do we do?
No, sorry.
I do have one. Yeah, I have a torch, but we need to light it. Oh wait, we have flint. Yeah, that's right. Shouldn't we like bring him closer to the mountain? I'm afraid he's gonna fall off.
Okay. You can do that if you wish.
All right.
The dwarves behind you say, "Good, he should fall off."
I agree.
I asked the dwarves if they've seen this behavior from drows before.
He says, "I've seen him do trickier things." You see him get to here, and he begins winding up a his hammer to slam him into the pit behind.
I stop him from attacking that Drow and say this Drow hasn't done anything wrong at all here. He actually seems to be in pain or not doing this on his own.
He says, "Good. Spend 5 minutes on that mountaintop when these guys are attacking, and you'll wish you did this."
I hold on to the Drow and I start pulling him towards the mountain.
You start dragging him. His double-bladed weapon in the ground behind you.
I would like to pick that up.
Cool. It's a medium item.
Let me check if I have the actual inventory space for that. Yes, I do.
Cool.
Let me drag him.
Yep. You see him. He doesn't appear to be looking at that part of the mountain. He appears to be looking straight wherever his face was left.
Okay, so...
Yeah,
Okay.
I put him right here.
Okay, you put him right there. Against the wall, or looking into the wall, or behind the wall?
Laid down against the wall.
Okay, despite him being laid down, you see his arms and legs are still in the position as if he were standing.
Okay, it seems like he's paralyzed then.
Yeah, he is.
He's still smiling and his eyes are still trying to close but can't.
I start looking into
Alright. I have to check something very quickly. This might help us. Where is that?
Can I?
Okay,
Oh, never mind.
Can I use, like, Lay on Hands has 2 parts to it. It can either heal for health points, or you can expend 5 points from the total pool to cure the target of 1 disease or neutralize 1 poison affecting it. Will that help in any way or no?
If whatever's affecting him is poison or disease, then yes.
Okay, I tried doing that.
Okay. You feel your hand start coursing energy through, but like a battery, it basically comes right back to your other end. It comes through your hand.
Okay, so no use.
And it's like, no, this isn't a poison or disease.
Must be a spell then.
I check his inventory. It's like start
rifling through his pockets is the word you're looking for.
Yes.
No. And now you see a nice little dagger. It's kind of an obsidian black. In addition, you find a pouch.
I open up the pouch.
Inside the pouch, you find 15 gold coins.
What?
15 or 50?
15.
Still loaded.
Yeah, he's looking at me, right?
He's looking straight up at the sky. You actually look up and you see him looking at the sun.
Maybe if we gently slap him, he'll get out of that trance.
I've already pulled him and jagged. I don't think it's gonna. Well, I mean, if it's either that or get like a bucket of water and splash it over him.
I don't think that's a good idea considering the weather conditions here.
Exactly. That's another thing. I start laying out the stuff he has and right beside him.
Okay. You can see he's also wearing some fine clothing. You kind of look at that and with a basic bardic knowledge, you can know that this is most likely woven by a drow fine clothing that's woven by spiders.
Oh, okay, so gritters. Awesome. Interesting.
I look at one of the dwarves and I say, hey, where is there like a popular drow site that these guys would usually hang out at?
He says, if we knew where the drow were, we would have attacked them.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's good you don't know. Let me think. Does it look at all that he's being warmed up by the pelt that's over him?
Well, the fact that he's laying down in the snow now, it looks even colder.
Pick him up.
Okay, I pick him up, lay him against the... Wait, no, I thought he was already laid against the mountain, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I'm talking about like he's leaning against it now.
Oh, sure. You lean him against the mountain. Good.
Okay. So then he's good. how the heck did you get in this position? What? Let's see what's further north or up here.
The drows kind of look on sarcastically. Are you ready to go?
You mean the
Daylight's burning.
Can I carry him with us?
You can try.
Well, is there anything on top of the mountain, or like, is there any other trails or traces of another thing around here, like to the spot where we found the drove?
We kind of look around, and then eventually you look up, and you see something up there.
Okay.
You make eye contact with a certain thing. Wait, that's not right.
Look away.
An owl bear?
An owl bear.
Oh god.
Is
This is
coming
gonna
in
be
to
bad.
attack us.
And that's not big.
Is that what he was protecting you guys?
I presume that's a yes.
You see it basically come and slide down the hill until it's going to basically land on this guy.
I quickly pull him away from that.
Give me a dexterity saving throw to try to pull him away. Ooh, it's contested. I'd say roll again.
I mean, his natural roll is higher.
His natural roll is higher. Yeah, sure. Let's go for. As you try to grab onto him, you basically pull his arm off as all the weight lands on this thing and crushes him.
Oh.
Deadrick is flung back as this thing's stomach kind of pushes you, and it basically takes out its big wings and it does this greatly caw again. You kind of look at it and you can see it actually looks like it was in a fight already. You can see one of his eyes has actually been cut out.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, okay. Could I cast sleep on him?
I don't think so.
Do you think a beast this big would not be able to withstand it?
I mean, it would slow him down, give him disadvantage, would it?
I don't think so.
Okay, so is it actually hurt from previous battle? Like any health point lost or no?
It most likely yes.
Okay,
We could take the thing on.
yeah, we could. Does it actually seem like it's going to attack us now?
It does appear to be in a defensive mode or an offensive mode.
Defensive.
Oh, offense. Okay.
Oh, offensive. Never mind, that changes things. Can I speak with it? I do have speak with animal.
Do you have speak with animals? It might be too intelligent. I don't know.
No.
You can certainly try and cast that, but it'll be one of your actions.
That would be an action.
Okay. 2 guys in the back are gonna roll initiative. Ooh, but they got low. Yeah, everyone should roll. If you want to be in the fight, you should roll initiative. If you don't want to be, you don't have to.
Whee!
Nice.
Okay. Plus.
You're stupid and slow.
Bro, I looked away for a second. The drone's dead. What'd you guys do?
We didn't do anything. The
So
bear
you're not
owl
worried
landed
about
on.
that owl bear.
I do have the
Yeah.
drove's
Oh my
arm
goodness.
though. I do have the drove's arm. So
Oh, good. Alright, you saved
We
it.
saved his arm.
Yeah.
Yo, at a
the
game, can I take a guess and assume he was like under hold person or something?
You can guess all you want, but I can't tell you until
Alright,
it's revealed what happened.
okay.
Ragnar, you're up.
Oh, I thought Deadrick was trying to speak with it.
No, he can't until his turn.
Oh,
In which
okay.
case you have to cast it.
Do you want me to hold off the attack then?
No, you might as well attack, because I don't want to risk... These dwarves will attack if you don't. They're frightened.
Oh,
We'll try to
are they?
weaken it at least.
Are the
Yeah.
dwarves frightened of this creature as well?
They're in attack mode.
Oh, okay. So yes, sure. What's the attack stats on that drow weapon?
What one?
The drow weapon?
Oh,
When he picked up.
Yeah.
It's a two weapon fighting weapon.
Yeah, but what kind of damage is it?
Probably about 1d6 each end.
Okay.
So you'd make 2 attacks, but it's definitely not a long weapon,
Yeah.
and it would take 2 hands to use.
Okay, but I'm currently holding my halberd, so which is also a 2-hand weapon.
Exactly.
What proficiency would it be then?
Martial. You could use it if you tried.
Yeah, I have martial on simple weapons, so
Yeah.
does that basically mean I can use any weapon?
Yeah, you can use this weapon. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Why not? I'll go with that.
Okay.
I'll use that.
You take it out and you prepare to attack. So give me a attack.
D20 plus 2 for strength, I presume.
Yep, and your proficiency with the 2.
Okay, so that's plus 4.
Okay. 16. It looks like you hit.
Okay, and then slash roll D6. 2?
Yeah.
2 of them, or
1d6.
1d6? Okay.
And you're gonna have to attack again.
Okay.
And, so you hit him again.
And
Cool.
do I also add in my strength of plus 2 onto that?
Ah, yeah, you want it in your strength, yes.
Okay, so that'd be a 7, and then
Cool.
another slash roll D20 plus 4. That's another hit.
Cool. Yep, that's it.
And okay, so that's 14 damage.
Cool. You basically start slicing at him, and as you slice through with each weapon, you notice that how thick his hide is. You don't think you did more than 2 damage a hit apiece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You think maybe a heavier, harder hitting weapon might actually be the best thing in this scenario.
Okay.
Using these 2 weapons might not be good.
Okay, so switching back to my halberd next turn.
It is going to attack you, Ragnar.
Okay.
5 hit with a 12 with his mighty paw, and a 7 with his mighty paw. And he's going to look at Deadrick and he's going to give him a beak attack for an 11. I'm assuming all that misses.
Yes.
So with his big paw, you guys just start ducking over it as they start swinging around you. The Thor and hammer over here. He's going to get to here and he's going to take a throwing dagger out. He's going to throw. He doesn't want to get close to it.
Okay.
Not throwing dagger, it's a throwing axe. He takes a throwing hammer out.
Oh God! Please tell me it doesn't hit me.
He takes a throwing hammer out. It hits. Unfortunately, it does not do enough damage to actually do anything. It just kind of bounces off him. This guy does try to go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but he gets there. Yeah, he can actually do that. Unfortunately, his hammer hits the back of the beast and kind of just does nothing. Deadrick.
Would you say that it's almost humanoid? The owl bear.
No, it's more baranoid.
Bear? Okay. I'm wondering about that.
It's a mad bear pig.
There we go.
Oh, God.
God.
Let me go ahead and just... I'm kind of iffy on this.
What are you gonna do?
Swing it to death.
That was another thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to speak with it.
Cool.
Sleep with it?
Just gonna speak with him.
Use your charisma, Deadrick.
So what do you say to him when you cast your ability to speak with animals?
I say, halt! We won't fight you if you don't fight us. We don't want to hurt you.
Okay, Grievous is gonna... No, it's his turn. Yeah, Grievous already did his turn, didn't he? Ragnar, back to you. On his turn, he might say something.
If I attack him, that wouldn't influence it, right?
Might.
You're like Boogie status.
Sorry, what was that?
What's your plan, Ragnar?
Oh no, I'm just asking you, if I attack it, that would probably influence what it says, right?
Might not.
Okay. Well, since it didn't attack me before, I'm gonna go back to my halberd. And attack it.
Switching from one two-hand weapon to another two-hand weapon, I think I might take an action.
Oh, okay. It's an action.
And
Well, if that's the case, then I'll switch to my shield.
you can't go halberd and shield.
or no, like what's it called? If it takes a whole turn to switch from the draw weapon to the
Sure.
helmet.
So you're gonna go to your shield instead?
What do you think, Deadrick?
Yeah, it might be good. I'm pretty sure if we needed to fight these dwarves can handle it.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with my shield.
Cool.
So yeah.
So on his turn, you hear it screeches out.
Sounds on point.
Do I understand
Yeah.
what it says?
You do now whisper what it says to you. Your name is David. Okay, and is going to smash at Ragnar.
Okay.
22. Dealing 10 points of damage and knocking you about 2 spaces back.
Okay.
And you'd probably go prone as well.
Yep.
Okay. I
Yeah.
understand what this thing said.
And then it's gonna continue on this way, invoking attack of opportunity from Deadrick and the big guy here, who's going to attack it. He's actually going to get a hit off on it. It's going to deal 8 points of damage to him.
Do I get attack of opportunity?
You can take one if you like.
I like to stab this easy.
Cool. Give me a roll. Cool. That hits. Give me a damage. 6 points of damage.
Oh.
Nice.
And just decap.
Yeah. So you basically stab in, and you basically keep pushing, and you think you just barely get past the flesh, or past this thin skin. Yeah. Yeah. Owl, what you did there. It basically it uses its beak and it smacks at Deadrick. Does that hit you?
Nope, misses.
Cool. And it continues on this way here, and it's going to give a smack at this dwarf here. 7, missing. It still actually manages to knock him over here and kind of moves into space. The Thorn Hammer, he's going to take out his hammer. Nice. Yeah, I would miss regardless. Deadrick, you're up.
This could be badass. No, it's too large. That'd be stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and start casting Thunder Wave.
I'm just say, what do you think about doing?
Hold
I'm
on,
thinking
hold
about
on.
casting it.
Thunderwave makes a huge sound wave, correct? And it travels through a large area?
You don't think this place is in any danger of a collapse of...
Okay, just making sure.
Alright, so I was gonna say I want to cast Thunder Wave right here, hoping that it pushes him off the cliff.
For the love of goodness, I'm fairly certain Thunderwave originates from you.
What was that?
Thunderwave originates from you, so you'd have to go blast, blast, blast. You wouldn't be able to just say it goes here. Thunderwave comes from you. So you'd have to get to that. But if you want to do that, you can certainly do it. But you remember you have to move to get in position to do that.
Yeah, I do. I have to move 10 feet. So I'll move 1, 2, 10. So I get to it right here and start casting it.
Cool. So what does he have to roll against?
Constitution saving throw, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, that's a failure and a half.
Nice.
So
out there.
2d8. Oh. And that should push him back like 10 feet towards the cliff.
Yep.
Or off the cliff, maybe.
It'll probably knock him off.
So
Oh, you deal 9 damage?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. So he flies this way. Let's go out there. However, it catches itself on the ledge. You can basically just see 2 little furry wings with little claws coming out, holding on. Grievous tries to move in. 1, 2, whoops, 3, 4, 5, but he can't get close enough, fast enough. He gets to about there. Ragnar, your turn.
Let's see. Nope. I can't really do much. Can I move and switch to my halberd, or no?
Yes, I'll allow it.
Okay, I just want to move 1, 2, 3, and switch to my halberd.
Cool.
Not getting anywhere closer than that.
Well, remember, only its fingers are on top right now.
Okay,
So
fine, I'll just move over here then.
Okay. It's probably gonna climb up and tear your face off next turn.
Yeah, most likely.
No, so it's going to climb up. It has superior strength, so it does so. And it does 2, 3 attacks on you.
Whoa.
And you were dealt 7 points of damage.
Oh, thank goodness.
At least your weapon didn't break.
Yeah?
But your
Are you adjusting your health for your Ragnar, or?
Oh, let me just do that. I lost 7 there, and then how much on the previous one?
It was 10, so 17.
Okay, yep.
So you're at 9 points of health. Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, you sound happy.
So you're on death's door at this point. The Thorin hammers. I'm gonna try to. He's gonna hit him. But he basically just bounces off his skin. Deadrick.
I'm going to do. I don't want to risk a Thunderwave, so go ahead and let me. It'd be awful if I cast Thunderwave and I kill everyone.
Yes, yes it would.
Yeah, no, I would.
Would it be worse than opening up a grenade?
And killing
I hate
yourself.
you. Shut up. What's that? I'm looking up a spell right now. Sorry. Fire. Okay, I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and charge at it and stab it with my sword.
Cool. Give me a roll.
Oh god.
Hits.
Thank God.
Yeah, it hasn't done any damage yet, and it won't. 0 damage.
Oh god.
Grievous tries to get around. There.
Does the force of the charge push him back any?
Give me a strength check.
Yeah, we need Norian here.
Oh heck yeah!
You get him basically to teeter on the edge with his little legs, and you see him with his superior wings. You think he'd be able to, once it hits his turn, easily get back to normal. Grievous kind of hangs back. Ragnar.
Would he be able to attack on his turn, considering he's just teetering right now?
He will be able to attack on his turn, yes. Once he stabilizes himself.
Okay. I presume I cannot lay on hands and attack, right?
No, it's one or another.
Yeah. So he's occupying the 2 square. He's not occupying the 2 squares directly in front of me, correct?
No.
Okay. But what's